It was a business meeting, I promise.
We promise, man. We promise.
If
you come at these kings, you best not miss.
Hey.
Shout out to Gabe.
Yo, let's
know
go.
what it is. What's good, fellas? What's good?
OTAs tomorrow. How y'all feeling? Hey, Rico, good shit on Get Loud, my boy. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
And then there was one.
Yes, sir. Ed up next, man. We already know that.
Big ups to Rico, man. Killing it.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, Rio let it off. Louie Tee hit him upside the head. Then I had to pull up, man. Now we just got to anchor it off with Ed, man. Finish it off, man.
And
by the Commanders Kings.
By the looks of the comment section, mission accomplished. That should be getting done, man. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big shout out. Everybody who haven't already checked the episode out, please check the episode out.
Spam the comments and say Ed Oliver in the comments so we can finish off the Infinity Gauntlet of the Commanders King on the Get Loud podcast. Come on now.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it, man. How's everybody doing, man? How was everybody's Memorial Day weekend?
Chill, cookout, bowling, chilling.
Are you a bowler? Can you bowl?
We just started like the last few weeks of like going weekly. So yeah, I'm in the bag. I'm getting in the bag.
You look like you could bowl. Like you look like you own your own bowling ball and you don't use the ones at the alley. Oh, I figured
shoes, ball, bag. I wear a matching shirt. Anything I can customize is gonna be black and orange every time. That's why I love the Bengals colors. So my ball, bag, shoot every time, orange and black, everything.
Okay.
So ball, shoes, bag, shirt, everything.
High score. I'm
in the 180s right now, unfortunately.
I couldn't even dream about no shit like that. But
I keep getting in the 180s every time as a high. I would
love to be a part of a bowling team. I've always seen it on TV shows and shit, and I've known people that were on bowling team. I've always wanted to put together like a men's league, like join a men's league.
Hey, come on now. You a bowler, right?
Bowling? No, but I do remember the commercials. Sundays are for bowling. I do remember those commercials.
Sundays are for bowling. What commercials?
What commercials?
Man, down.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who gets turned up? He gets real turned up when he wins.
The guy.
It was something.
Yeah, guy with the shade.
Paul Webb.
Yeah, that guy.
I hope no one knows his name though, but yeah, him, that guy. I know who you're talking about. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly the commercial you're talking about.
Who are you? I am. You talking about him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's getting lit when he gets a strike.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I'm about to call him Carl Weber, but that's the dude from the BET shows. It's Weber Jr. Something Weber Jr.
Sure. Oh yeah, no. An important distinction. We've always had our own ball and shoes because my mom don't play about germs. But like now, the past couple of months, like we go like seriously, like we're rehearsing, practicing, working on technique and stuff. But even since I was little, we had our own stuff because we refused to just use the public bowling balls. Man, people weird, man. People real weird out here.
Oh yeah, no. I definitely have my own bag, my own ball, my own shoes.
Yes,
I gotta get a better ball though. Cause
I got a 14 heavyweight with a cord that spins. I don't even have a third hole in mine.
Yeah. See, I got the three holes, but my fingers don't fit all the way in mine because I got it done at Dick's when they used to do bowling balls. And so they didn't actually finish the holes inside of my bowling ball. So it's crazy, but and mine not big enough. I need a 15, bro. I need a 15. Like if you want that real pin action,
you
gotta have a heavy.
Mine's explode. Mine hit the pin, touch the first pin, and they just blow up.
Yeah,
this is how you know this was a slow news weekend for the Washington Commanders.
I knew when Rio was smiling, but he was already thinking.
4 minutes bowling ball conversation. This is how you know. But we got OTAs tomorrow, baby.
OTAs.
Yes, we are definitely getting there, man.
We about to get into bowling rotation and where do you stand on the lane when you throw the ball. I had to step in and say, all right, guys.
Hey, look, man.
Hey, you're gonna hit us with the this or that questions. Now, before I did leave, I did see somebody talking about Menace to Society. I did want to chime into that, but I had to leave. Not Menace. Did they say the Wayans Brothers spoof? Were they talking about that movie, or was it Don't Be a Menace? I think
Don't Be a Menace.
I did want to chime in on that. I can't remember what they compared the movie to, this or that, but Don't Be a Menace definitely that's a classic. That's a classic parody movie. Like when Marlon has the U-Haul truck and then he has the little rocket launcher joint. And he's like, he's like moving a rocket launcher at the same time. That's a classic. That's a classic part. There's so many classic like parts in that movie. I can't remember which movie they compared it to though.
It is so funny, man.
But I don't want to start the this or that because I know they're gonna go crazy with that.
Well, they might do it anyway.
They're going
so
it's the Scary Movie 6 because I just watched the interview they did last night where they were pranking the interviewer where Anna Faris from Scary Movie was being interviewed by somebody. Marlon and Sean are in her ears and everything they say in her ear, she has to answer the question. And that shit was
something
funny.
practical jokers
type.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what it sounded like.
They had her saying some bullshit the whole interview. Like I'm about my paper though. Like they had her sounding crazy as hell. And she looked so uncomfortable. I loved it so much. Shout out to Wayans, man.
Shout out to the Wayans.
Yes, sir. Shout out to them, man.
All right, so let's talk some football, man.
Let's do it. Yeah, is there football?
We on some bullshit already. We ain't even 10 minutes in, and we on some bullshit already. So
we ain't even 10 minutes in, and we 20 minutes late.
Look, double whammy, bro. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. We already on some bullshit. Phase 3 of OTAs begins tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want one thing from each of you as to what it is you're looking for the most. It's a big period for the Commanders because you got 2 brand new play callers, and this is their first time really conducting practice, and they're going to be implementing their scheme. So you're going to get a little bit of that as well. What are you guys looking for? Give me one big thing that you're looking for in this third phase of OTAs.
I know. First things first, I want to see my quarterback, man. I want to see him. I don't want to see him hiding in the corner of pictures. I want to see Jaden front and center throwing the ball to Chig, throwing the ball to Antonio Williams, throwing the ball to Terry McLaurin. I went through 86 photos from phase 2 of camp on the team site today. One picture is my superstar quarterback. I better see 5 as tomorrow. Pause. I better see 5 front and center tomorrow, or we're going to have some issues. So first things first, I want to see Jaden throw the football. I feel like my mental health and everyone's lives is in a better place when you get to see 5 spin old pigskin.
Yeah, that's a real thing. A lot of people, I think, first and foremost, congratulations, Rio, because you started this movement. Because I've seen it on social media everywhere. Nobody was talking about this shit until you brought it up. Now everybody's talking about it. Every post the team makes of somebody
keeping 5.
Yeah, it's spiraled out of control. Bro.
Yeah, it's out of control now. So thank you, Rio. Congratulations.
I missed my quarterback, man.
You started this. But I think there's so many different things that I want to take anybody else's. Let me see what you guys have to say first.
I just did a video on this like an hour or 2 ago, so I have like a whole list. So I'll go last or second to last.
Okay, I got a list too. Ed, I know you don't have a list, so you go next.
For me, I made my list. I made a video. Yeah, I made a preview video.
Yes, sir.
Memorial Day, actually.
Oh, he actually did it a couple days ago.
My dog.
Yeah, he did that a couple days ago.
Yeah, I doubled up on videos yesterday or Memorial Day, actually.
Double up.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. We need the ad version though.
No, I'm good. You got it. For me, it's the receiving core. I just want to see who steps up other than Terry McLaurin. Of course, Antonio Williams, but I want to see what the other guys can do. Other guys creating separation because, all last year, all training camp, Terry wasn't there, but we just heard that the defense got the better of the offense last year throughout training camp, mainly throughout the offseason when Terry wasn't there. So I just want to see who steps up. All the talk about bringing in another receiver like Stephon Diggs or Brandon Ayuk, but who within the group, hears the noise and steps up. Is Traylon Burks going to show out in practice? Is Luke McCaffrey? We've heard a lot of Luke McCaffrey support over this offseason so far. My guy Diami, I want to see something out of him, even though it's just OTAs. I want to see something out of him, some life, Van Jefferson, who's going to step up. But definitely want to see out of Antonio Williams. We just heard Dan Quinn rave on the radio about Antonio Williams, talking about his route running and everything. And we've heard other beat reporters say that Antonio Williams is just way better than Jalen Lane and Luke McCaffrey, which is probably true. He's just more advanced as a receiver coming out of college. So I just want to see who comes in and steps up, because, a lot of chatter about Brandon Ayuk, a lot of chatter about Stephon Diggs, more realistic chatter with Brandon Ayuk. But once again, I just want to see Antonio Williams create some separation. And I do want to hear about some low-key guys like Nick Nash. I'm excited to actually see him like one of the low-key practice squad guys because, I care about those guys a lot.
I'm with you on that one, Ed. I'm with you.
I do want to hear I do want to hear a tweet that says Nick Nash went up and caught a pass over two guys. But I was thinking on the flip side too, like on some unfortunately like negative stuff. Like if we hear like Jalen Lane drops a pass over the middle or something like that, it's like something that we got to work on. Where it's like, where did you improve over the offseason? Because that's a big hurdle for him. Like I want to see him make a jump, and be other than being a punt returner is great, but I do want to see Jalen Lane come out there and make an impact as a receiver. So some of the 3, 4, 5th receivers, see if they can step up and make some noise.
So is that your guy? So everybody has an unsung hero they wants to see in OTAs. Your guy, Nick Nash?
I guess other than my guys like Antonio Hamilton and Lawrence Cager, I would like to see Nick Nash.
He's not coming off of the hill, bro.
Yeah, I would like to see Nick Nash have like a Cam Sims type of ascension or something like that. That would be cool.
Who's everyone's guys they're looking? I know for me it's Malik Spencer, the safety, because I'm dying to get a rangy, fluid, free safety in that room that can actually play football on downs 1 to 3. Who is y'all's guy?
I feel like honestly, we each probably have separate guys in the receiver room alone. But outside of the receiver room, y'all know I'm big Joshua Joseph. I don't know if we can count him rookie. I mean, I guess because he was a 5th round pick, even though I feel like he should have went way before that. So I'm big Joshua Joseph. I'm rooting for him to. I don't think he'll start this year, but I think he's gonna fight for a lot of snaps.
Yeah. So are we talking like undrafted dudes who are long shot to make the team, or are we just talking about
type of more obscure
drafted?
Yeah.
Or just more obscure, not someone you would expect to hear that you're excited to see at OTAs.
Yeah, and for me, I love, it's Mr. Nasty time. I'm Nick Nash.
Yeah, I know you're
heavy, but Jaden Bradley is another guy that I'm super excited. I think he can hoop, man. I really think
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4". Yeah, he's big, body. I think he's very underrated. I'm really anxious to see what he can do. So that's definitely a guy. And then the running back that we took out of UTSA, Henry, I think he is a guy that could challenge to, be on that practice squad, and then next year could be the new J-Mac, if you will. Like I think he's got that kind of potential to be the new J-Mac next year.
Well, undrafted free agent wise, Drew Stevens by far for me. I need him to step up and step up now. I don't need it to wait till preseason. I need entering training camp. We got one type of energy going.
That's a good call right there.
A lot of people want to see him win the battle and be this team's place kicker, which is crazy because your boy ain't done nothing wrong.
Couple of kickoffs out of bounds.
It's something about homegrown and like getting your own guy, and that you found your diamond in the rough, right?
And I'm also big on ceiling. Like Jake Moody, you're confident he's gonna make anything 50 or less, but the intrigue of a guy that may be able to hit some 50-something yarders standing on the logo, like I need that. If we can teach the guy with the more elite leg to be more consistent, I think that's easier than teaching the consistent guy to get a stronger leg. So I'm rooting for Drew Stevens. And then my guy in the receiver room, you already know, is Treylon Burks. Like above everybody outside of Terry and Antonio, I'm Treylon Burks right after.
Does he look bigger to y'all?
Who?
Burks.
I haven't even noticed him.
He looks bigger to me. He looks bigger.
Nah. I didn't. He was already a
bigger. Because remember, he was supposed to be the next AJ Brown, but of course that never worked out.
Yeah, nah. I got to see him this summer.
Maybe I'm getting used to seeing him. You're not used to seeing him on a football field too much, so like seeing him now, I got to get accustomed to that shit.
I don't even know how to feel about that statement.
Oh yeah, and then where people line up is people are gonna go react crazy. Like whoever is lined up across from Terry, because Antonio's gonna be in the slot, but whoever
he's with the ones. He's with the ones.
Yeah, that's gonna be
until IU gets here.
So that's my one big one, right? My one big comment. What the thing I'm looking for is who lines up where and with who, right? Like we're gonna be over analyzing where guys line up, right? We're gonna be over analyzing who's lining up with who. Like, for instance, this is to me is a great example of what I'm talking about. See, this is a photo from phase 2, right? So what we see here.
That's Coleman at left guard.
That's Coleman at left guard with the starters. You see
the beard? Is that Cosme with the beard?
That's Cosme over here at right guard. That's Connolly next to him, right? You got Coleman, and then because you don't have Laramie here, Wiley's your starting left tackle. Yeah. This is Julian Good-Jones. This don't matter right here.
Yeah,
the center, right? Like they just got a random in here. But this is 3/5. If you're to assume that Brandon Coleman's at left guard with the ones,
as soon as the media start, Jartavis Martin is lined up with the one.
Hey, dude's just crashing out on sight, bro.
Oh, season's done. We're cooked already, boys. Pack it up.
Season is over with if Jartavis is out there running with the ones, man. So this is important. I feel like when they start telling us who's doing what with who, that's important for me. Even though it's subject to change, right? Like,
always.
Like to Rico's point, Treylon Burks could be lined up as the Z opposite of Terry with Antonio Williams in the slot when they get into 11 personnel. Brandon Ayuk shows up. Treylon Burks is no longer your Z, right? So there's no question that what it looks like in phase 3 of OTAs does, to me, signify who has the leg up in the competition going in. It's your job to lose, essentially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Yep. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not necessarily saying that Brandon Coleman's going to be our starting left guard, but what it does say to me, and again, that picture is one picture. They could have just been mixing and matching parts, right? I mean, you see Julian Good-Jones at center. So, like, we can't go too far with it, but they're going to be mixing and matching parts during OTAs, during training camp. But ultimately, if they're running 11 on 11s with Jaden out there and you got Nick Allegretti at center and you got Brandon Coleman at left guard with the rest of these dudes starting, that tells me they're going to give him an opportunity, a big one, to try and be this team's starting left guard. And so I'm interested to see where guys line up. Another thing that I want to see is, for lining up purposes, what's the base defense? Are we in an even front? Are we in an odd front? We've talked about the odd front and this being more of a 3-4 base alignment. And if it is, who are your two edge rushers? I think I know who they are, because I'm of the mindset that once Dorrance Armstrong is healthy, he's your other starting edge.
Yep.
Opposite of Adafe Owe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So for me, I think right now it would be Kayvon Chason or Ed's Clavon.
Yep.
Right?
Oh Lord.
I said Clavon.
Hey, when Ed the comments under Rico's video on Get Loud, they're like, Ed gonna come on the show butchering names.
Yeah, we gonna have to work on some note cards with Ed, man. We're gonna have to rehearse before you go.
Hey, we gonna have to do Ed like the little boy in what was it? Big Daddy. What do you?
Daddy. Oh yeah.
He pop
anonymous. He pop anonymous.
He said, "Damn it, you gave him all the easy ones."
With Rob Snyder. Yeah.
You gonna have to give Ed some. Hey, all right, who is this right here?
Yeah, I got a mini who, Charles and mini who. You got a mini who down.
A mini who.
Yeah. He working. Look at Ed.
We getting that.
Ed did some homework. He finally did some homework.
Yes.
Ed will do everything but watch the Commander's Log. He never watches that shit.
Oh man.
I can't wait till we get to Netflix's quarterback next month and Ed don't watch a single episode.
Oh, Ed ain't watching that shit.
No,
he'll see a couple clips. He gonna watch a couple clips off on X.
Yeah. Basically. I'm gonna watch the first episode.
Hey, so watch the first and the last one like a real one, bro.
Try to act like
honestly. If somebody could take the time to upload the Jaden Daniels only parts, I would love to watch that because I literally don't care about nobody else.
The fact that Joe Flacco is on this joint is extremely nasty.
The thing that's cool about it is Netflix gives you the whole season at once, so you can hit the Kim to it and skim through it. You can just skim through the entire episode and just go to where Jaden pops up. So it's not like it's on live TV. So nope. So give us the Jaden Daniels supercut, y'all.
Please.
Somebody gonna slice and dice it up. Yep. No worries. H1, where you at? Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say another slept on person. He was an undrafted free agent last year. I'd be remiss not to at least include one HBCU guy, Robert McDaniel. I think he wears number 47. We had him blitzing a lot in the preseason last year, and he was actually getting home quite a bit. I mean, to Rio's point, we're looking for any and everywhere for some safety help because we do not love how our room currently sits right now. So if he could step up, that'd be huge, even though he's more of a box safety, which is kind of the Nick Cross role. But I mean, any safety help we can get, any safety talent, depth we can get, it's all welcome. And speaking of that, Derwin James just got a big bag too. I saw Derwin James, man.
Yeah. So highest paid safety in the league, bro. Dudes are definitely getting to the bag. It feel like guys are getting to the bag at the most weird times this offseason.
25 mil a year. I see you.
Yeah. Somebody else got broken off, I feel like just a day or two ago. Stafford just got a deal too.
Yeah, my Georgia dog. Happy.
Yeah.
I celebrated.
Yeah,
some guys are getting paid. Some guys are catching domestic charges, man.
Boy. Boy.
He said, dog, and don't call this phone no more. You know, I just got off that domestic now. Just got off that domestic.
It's not looking good for Josh Jacobs, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
Get James Pierce's lawyers, and he should be good.
He should be straight.
Pierce done got his girl back and everything. So that boy, he might, like we was talking about that in the group chat earlier. They may hit him with a little suspension, but he got out of his situation in flying colors, man. Good luck to Josh.
That's wild.
We'll see how Josh Jacobs go.
Like I said, I still think Raj gonna slap him with a 4-piece.
Probably. The big help is that Rakia Jackson, she dropped her restraining order, so that's a big help. Yeah. His girlfriend.
Yep.
Go ahead, Rico. What you looking for?
Well, first of all, Elmer Fudd, if he had some hair in his head, that hitting his head on the ground wouldn't have hurt as much. Caruso. But one of the big observations I felt like that I'm really watching for is I want it to look like Terry's here. You know, Terry wasn't here during this part, during training camp, preseason, none of that. And so I want it when we go out there, it looks like, whoa, this is different from last year. And the big reason is because we have Terry McLaurin out there, receiver. When we're doing anything offensive, like, you know, it's offense versus defense, 11 on 11s. I want it to look like you have a top 15 depending on who you are, maybe top 10 receiver on the field, unlike what we had last year. I want there to be a significant difference from how easy things look for Jaden Daniels compared to how it looked for him last year in that way as well. And especially when we get to like the joint practices as well, I want that to look different because it looked different in a bad way last year not having them. I want it to go back looking how it looked in 2024 when we do have them.
Right. He makes such a big difference. We saw that last year. He makes a massive difference.
Huge.
I want to see what I want to see how we divvy up and move around the running backs. I want to see the Bill and Rashad White duo because I think they could get active in this offense, man. I go back to thinking about the West Coast offenses that I've actually seen here before when the Shanahans were here and McVay running the system. And those offenses create a lot of opportunity for skilled players, even not known skilled players. Y'all remember how Chris Thompson was moving in this offense, bro. Rashad White got a role just as big as Bill got a role on this team. There's going to be opportunities for these guys to eat in this offense.
I'm also looking at these coordinators, right?
Closely.
Very. This is their first time running practice, right? Phase 1 and phase 2 didn't require any scheme, any install. There was no offense versus defense. This is the first time you're going to get 7-on-7, 11-on-11 work. I'm anxious to see when guys make mistakes, like hearing how they correct them and, you know, where guys are lined up. You're not going to see but so much, especially on the defensive side. How much is Jaden under center, right? That the media is allowed to see. How much of that is Jaden under center, going play action fake, turning his back to the defense? I want to hear how much influence these guys have and how much different the defense and offense looks. I also want to see if there's a noticeable difference in the second year players. I think one of the things that was underrated last year and what hurt us was our second year players last year didn't take a step forward.
Nope.
All of them pretty much regressed last year. And I don't think that was talked about enough, but that hurt us. You know, Jaden being injured obviously hurt us.
And Luke was like the only one that was showing more than what he did his rookie
season. That's the only one.
I agree.
The only bright spot.
Everybody else took a step back. And those rookies were such huge contributors in 2024. We need these rookies or second-year players now to have a much better and bigger impact in their second seasons than the guys last year did. So I want to see if there's a noticeable difference in these second-year players as well. Does the media see a guy like does the media see a guy like Bill and say, man, he looks faster than he did last year?
I love those type of things at this time.
I like that.
Yeah. You know, or man, Josh Connolly, we already heard like it's a night and day difference between what he looked like last year and what he looked like this year. But I want to hear them say it like, yo, your man's is out here looking like a totally different dude. You know, Amos, man, he's healthy and boy, he looks like he's CB1. Like we want to hear those type of things. So we'll see what these second year dudes talking about.
Another thing for me too is how many people pull up and participate. Like with us having new coordinators on both sides of the ball, I feel like that's really important, even for the veterans, especially the rookies, but the veterans as well. This is new for everybody. And so I want to see how far we are as far as balled in to trying to win the Super Bowl this year. Because that's going to matter. We got to hit the ground running with everything. We need as much time, as many snaps as possible for every single person. So I want to see who shows up and who's like putting in the hours, the reps, and let's see if we can hit this ground running. Because the sooner we can, because I know it's going to take a while. It's going to be weeks into the regular season before we start to even see the full offense or the full defense. And so the quicker we can get on it, the better.
I think the only guy that's not going to show up is Laramie Tunsil.
Probably so, yep.
I think you're going to have a participation from everybody else.
I hope that's the case. And you know, people are going to give him a hard time, but he just does not show up to this type of shit.
No, he's not going to be there.
How he operates.
Yeah, because if you give him a hard time, he's going to feature you in his next Instagram document.
Shout out Linnell.
All right, so that's OTAs. Can't wait to really see.
To close out the OTA conversation, we should all be in agreement here. The most important thing about these next 3 days is that we get out of this shit fully healthy, because niggas do get hurt during OTAs. I don't need no knocking on wood real quick.
Yeah, I'm not even joining this discussion.
I need a full, clean bill of health from our roster, because that's the only thing that matters this weekend.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Reuben Foster, that hurt me so bad.
Oh, that stung me too, bro, because I swear he was about to be on demon time. He was about to be on demon. Didn't Junior Gillette get gotten OTAs too?
Oh, yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, man. Karma got his ass, though. His bitch ass needed to get hurt.
Yeah, nah. He didn't stand a chance. Same thing happened to Rube.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing happened to Rube.
My man Rube, man. He was supposed to be one of those for us, bro.
Yeah, I was too happy to get him after what he was doing to my guys all college. I was so happy and so excited. That sucked. But one last thing too, with the whole like veteran participation, everybody pulling up to, is that, I mean, people really underestimate how like different these schemes are too. We're not just going from a Cliff Kingsbury air raid scheme to somebody else's air raid, or you know, from Joe Witt Jr.'s man heavy. At least that was the goal, to be man heavy if we had the corners to do it. Man heavy, but very simple defensive scheme, to another person's man heavy, simple defensive scheme. We're going in the complete 180 opposites on both sides of the ball. I mean, so it's going to be super different in every way. We need everybody there, even just more so because of that as well. Like, we're going from that man heavy, simple scheme to a very zone heavy, arguably the most complicated scheme in all of football. Like, we need guys here now for that one, especially. We're going from shotgun air raid to under center West Coast offense. Like, I mean, nobody is like really ready for how this is going to look. We need everybody here immediately, every single day.
Yep, totally agree.
Yeah, I think you're going to get basically 99% participation, with Laramie Tunsil being the one guy who's not going to show up. It would be interesting that if they, with the contract that they had him just sign, it was like one of the
clauses.
It was like, hey, you got to show up for all this off.
You got to show up for at least one session.
The OTA phase 3 and the mandatory minutes. You got to be at
your
both
big ass.
He gonna be at the mandatory joint.
Yeah, he'll be there. The great thing is there's no holdouts, no hold-ins, no none of that this all season. So that's great. No distractions. Everybody should be there except for, of course, Laramie, and then Marshawn, who thought he was still 2021 Marshawn Lattimore, where he didn't need to show up to anything. So I wasn't happy that he didn't show up last year, but it is what it is. It's going now. But yeah, no, like you brought up Lou, the coordinators too, that's gonna be huge. I do want to see David Blau in that leadership role, because we know he's more of like a chill guy. I wouldn't even say that. I mean, I've heard he's intense too and very like attention to detail. So I just want to see him as that vocal leader with Jaden and a lot of the offensive guys, especially since he's the same age as Terry McLaurin, and that's just the new way of the NFL now with Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Ben Johnson. Just so many young coaches are taking over the game now, so that will be interesting. And then Durante Jones, his first time as well, running a practice, running drills, plays, stuff like that. Just a new wave of the young generation taking over coaches. So I do want to see that, because I remember when we brought in Bieniemy, he was just super intense and yelling and all kinds of stuff. So I do want to see David Blau style with that, just getting guys, because they're going to make mistakes. So I just want to see how he has a great relationship with Jane Daniels, playing the horse game before, or pig, or whatever you call it, before practice and stuff like that, where he's going to transition into a larger role as the offense coordinator. So I do want to see how that starts out.
Good call.
All right, so something was brought to our attention that's a really interesting conversation. So I wanted to bring it to the forefront here so we can discuss it. I think it's an interesting conversation.
Okay.
And I wanted to share it with y'all. So this is from Daniel Jeremiah.
I seen that on the timeline, man. I seen that. Yeah.
So he writes, I'd like to revisit this concept for every NFL team. To build a championship foundation, you need to fill these 12 spots. QB, got to have one, your starter, and he's got to be a really good one. You have to have at least 3 offensive playmakers. Okay. Could be two receivers and a running back. Could be a receiver, tight end, running back. Could be 2 receivers and a tight end.
3 playmakers.
Just 3 playmakers on offense. You have to have 3 quality offensive linemen. Doesn't matter where on the offensive line. You would prefer them to be tackle, center. But if you got to have at least 3 quality offensive linemen. You can't have garbage guards now, but you can get away with, like, Chris Paul was solid for us last year. You can get away with that.
Boy, super solid.
Pass rusher, you need 2 of them. You need 2 guys that affect the game on the D line. Could be a defensive tackle and an edge rusher. It could be 2 defensive tackles. It could be an edge and a defensive tackle, 2 edges, whatever. And then you need 3 defensive playmakers total, right? Doesn't have to be at all levels, but preferably one at each level would be ideal. Fun exercise to compare teams with this focus. So with that in mind, do the Commanders have a championship foundation according to this template?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We cooking till we get to like that defensive playmaker.
That defensive playmaker thing is where you get up.
Hey, we are going crazy, and then we get the defensive playmaker, and it's like cease.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of potential there. Like, I have 3 to 5 guys I can name. Like, I think they're gonna step up out there, but we just gotta kind of see it. But yeah, the first few sections, I'm confident we're great. We're good in.
I like where this is going until I run into defensive playmaker. Then it turns into a spades game, a whole bunch of impossibles happening.
All right, so run through it. So quarterback, obviously, we don't have to go there. Offensive playmakers.
I want to know everyone's third because I think I know everyone's first 2. My first 2 are Terry and Chig. Are those y'all's first 2 as well?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Off rip.
Okay, so I need to know everyone's third because this is going to be an interesting discussion.
You know mine, and he hasn't proven himself yet. I don't care.
Bill.
No.
Antonio Williams?
Yeah.
Mine is Antonio Williams too.
Yeah.
I'm so confident Ayuk's gonna be here. I'm gonna go Ayuk, but after that, it's a fight between Bill and Antonio. I'm gonna lean Antonio because I feel like he'll be more important. Plus, we've already kind of seen what Bill can do. Antonio Williams naturally a bigger question mark because he's a rookie. But I think he's gonna be so vital. So I mean, even with Brandon Ayuk on the field, I think Antonio Williams is gonna be so important to what we do in this offense.
Yeah. Who's your guy?
For me, I'm gonna go with a guy who's done it before. I'll go with, I think Rachaad White can be a playmaker for this team. He's done it before. I mean, he's
underrated.
Underrated. He's had a season where he's had like 900 rushing yards and like 300 to 400 receiving yards. So he's gonna be our third down back, and he can make plays and make guys miss too. So I'm gonna go.
He had over 1,500 total yards in 2023, and he never got hurt. Nothing bad ever happened. They just drafted Bucky Irvin in the 2024 draft, and then just chose to give Rachaad White less touches. But the last time he had to do a full-time role was 2023, over 1,500 yards, and no injuries to speak of since then. He just started getting the ball less.
He's had a very productive first few years of his career. I think if we were to take away rookies, I think my answer would be Bill, because I think Bill's an 1,100-yard guy.
Yeah.
So we got 3 and a possible out here. I like how offensive playmakers turning out, and everybody keeps saying we don't have anything.
Yeah, that for me is crazy because I always feel like we got some stuff.
Because it's list season. There's another list I want to talk about too. Because did y'all see Ralph Vacchiano's like supporting cast list because I think there were good points made, but I also think there were a lot of bad points made on that list.
Where do you have us ranked, like 26th to 28th or something?
Yeah, it's 28th, bro. Yeah. He got us 28th.
Strongly disagree, but okay, we're gonna get to that.
Yep. We'll pull it up. Offensive lineman, 3 quality offensive linemen.
Tackles and
baby. Say Tunsil, Connolly, Cosme off.
Easy. Big three.
Pass rush.
I'm really excited.
No. Ed about to somehow finesse this and make a different combo than us. Ed, who are your big 3 linemen?
The linemen? I still want to see more from Connolly. I thought he had a good second half. I still want to see more.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't really throw Allegretti in there. And I do like what Chris Paul did last year. I know he's not going to start. And then Brandon Coleman's a big question mark again. Like, is he going to be able to actually solidify and keep his spot throughout the whole season? So, yeah, Laramie and Cosme, of course. And then I'll say a half with Josh. I think he's going to do it, but I do want to see more consistency from Connolly. So I think we got 2.5, but not 3 yet with the quality offensive lineman.
Pass rusher.
I got 3.
Yeah, Adam loaded up on pass rusher this year, so we actually have good pass rushers.
We got a couple edges, and I think Payday Payne might get active this year. Man. I think Payne, bro. I think he geared up, primed, and ready to have his swan song season here in DC and go out with a bang. So yeah, we definitely.
So he's already been at the practices. Deron Payne, we see him in the clips and stuff. He's not playing. So and he has those clips of him working out at home too. Payne is focused.
Owe, Dorrance, and Payne are my answers here, and I think Kayvon Chason is the possible.
Yeah, K Chason's in there for me too. Yeah, we got 3 or 4. We got 3 or 4. Yeah, K Chason.
Nobody ever said that name like that ever before.
Ever, dog.
Yeah, Casey, Dorrance when he gets back, Dafe. Yeah, no, we got a good rotation. Like I love what Adam did, especially after last year. You know, relying on Dietrich Wise and guys like that last year. I think he definitely learned, and Von Miller, and even though Von had a good year, but Adam made sure to go young and get some, very athletic pass rushers.
Yep. Yeah, I love Kayvon Chason, or Clayvon, and and I love Adafi Owe. And I, like Rico said, we loaded up on pass rushers. Man.
Any Johnny Newtons in the chat?
Nah.
But he had 3 sacks on Christmas, guys.
Yeah.
that was a gift.
That was a Christmas. That was a Christmas miracle.
Hey, I always call Rudolph a system reindeer because he only saved 1 Christmas, bro. We never saw his full body of work. Johnny Newton is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That was a Christmas miracle, bro.
Maybe he's just a cowboy killer, and we'll take that. Maybe he's just a cowboy killer.
Don't give him that yet.
Yeah.
There's people that actually
we need a week 2.
We can't give him that, bro.
We need a week 2. I was speaking into his essence. Week 2, Johnny Newton.
If he do it again week 2, we could start putting him in cowboy killer conversations. But that name, he got to earn that shit.
Yeah, nah, we can't just be handing those out.
That's Rudolph right there. That's big Rudolph.
And then, yeah, I have Payne, Dorrance Armstrong, who was 5th in the NFL of sacks before he got hurt for the season. And then of course Odafe Owe. But I think Kayvon Chason and Joshua Josephs are going to matter as well. I think they're gonna. We're just trying to build up that dominant Seahawks defensive blueprint from last year, where it's a constant onslaught, a barrage of just a bunch of potent pass rushers. None of them are necessarily all pro caliber guys, but everybody contributes.
And this is where it gets fun.
Defensive playmakers.
Ooh-wee. And we can't double up. We did Odafe Owe rushing the pass again.
Nope. We talking secondary and backers here. Nothing on the front line for this one.
Woo.
I mean,
you can, but I don't.
No. I agree with that, but I said, who don't like the 2 backers?
I like the backers. I don't. I like the backer. I don't know if I could call Chanel a defensive playmaker right now.
What do we think he's going to be in this defense, though?
I think he could be. I think Sonny Styles. I think I'm putting Sonny Styles as a defensive playmaker.
So, like, basically,
Chanel's already played in the league and hasn't been a defensive playmaker yet. So that's my rationale. I think Sonny Styles picked as the 7th pick in the draft. You're supposed to be a defensive playmaker. So that's my one easy.
I like. So I think Mikey is a playmaker. He's been the lone playmaker that we've had defensively since we drafted him. He's the one guy that takes the football away, or has been on his defense. So I think he's a playmaker, especially in the role that he's in now as a boundary corner. That's where most of his damage has come.
Okay.
So
especially his zone coverage facing looking at the quarterback.
Exactly. Playing top down, keying quarterback's eyes. I think he's extremely dangerous in this type of
Mikey and Cross. I think Cross would be the next guy I would think of.
Yeah, Cross is 4th because I think Leo Chanel is going to be a playmaker.
I hope he is, bro. I hope he's phenomenal here.
But to say that we have 3 definitive playmakers is a stretch.
We don't. Yeah. You have to try.
It's a low. Oddly enough, it's one of our higher ceiling parts of this discussion. It's just also one of our lowest floors, where it's like we're not absolutely sure with proven evidence previous in their careers, because we're also dependent on a rookie and Sonny Styles to be a part of that list, and he hasn't played NFL football yet. But like we have loads of potential there. We have like a nice set of 5 or 6 guys. I'm like they could be the guy we're talking about.
A whole lot of possibilities. Like it's crazy because if you be totally honest, based on what careers have been so far, Mikey's the only playmaker on the defense right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy to say.
Yeah, literally. Yep.
That's right. What says y'all?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sonny, because I agree with Rio. You're drafted to be that, and I think he has loads of potential to be that. And I think Durante Jones is gonna put a lot on his plate immediately. I don't think they're gonna do like some smooth, slow process. I think they're just gonna throw everything at him and you'll just have to figure it out on the way. And he's just too athletic to not be able to make. I mean, I think people really underestimate like him being that tall, that long, and having that vertical. Like the throw windows, quarterbacks, the type of rainbow ability arch you have to have in your throw to even try to get it over him. I think some people may get lazy or they may underestimate him. That's going to lead to interceptions of him just sitting in the middle of the field and catching some. I think Mike Sanders still has to be in there because I agree with y'all. He's the only one that's proven to have done it. And then I'm a lean Nick Cross because I've seen him in a full-time role more than Leo Chanel, but Leo Chanel is a very close 3B to me because I think he's going to be the Andrew Van Ginkel deployed in his defense.
I do too.
Yeah, for me, I do agree with Mikey too. I mean, like one of the criteria is taking the ball away. Yes, he did give up a lot of yards. He did struggle here and there last year. He regressed from his rookie season, but he does take the ball away. He really should have had 6 interceptions last year, but just to be in position to make those plays, like he just has a knack for being there. And that's a huge part of this because last year we just weren't able to take the ball away. And with Durante Jones, we should have more opportunities to take the ball away. And I feel like Mikey will definitely be there. So I could see him easily getting 4 interceptions again this year, potentially 5 or 6 if he actually catches the football. And then there's a lot of potential guys. Like I think Nick Cross is a playmaker. He makes a lot of plays stopping the run. He had like a bunch of run stops last year as a safety, or really throughout his whole career. He can blitz, rush the passer, all that stuff. So there's just so many ways that Durante Jones can use him. And I would say Leo Chanel is a playmaker. I mean, you look at the game against the Ravens where he locked up Mark Andrews and he got an interception, and he basically dominated Tyler Linderbaum, who got paid a bunch of money, who we were in on at the center position. So I do think Leo Chanel is a guy that can definitely be that playmaker. So if not 3, I think we have 2 capable guys of doing it. Frankie Louvu was a playmaker in 2024. We just got to see him get back to that. So there's a bunch of like potential guys that are capable of doing it, that are close to doing it. I think once again, Trey Amos is a guy that I feel like can get that can get there. He should have got a couple of interceptions last year, but the one against the Raiders that he dropped and batted up in the air and whatnot. So yeah, I think there's a couple guys that are just not there yet, but they're really, really scratching the surface. They're scratching the ceiling.
So that's a really interesting conversation. We got one more, and then we'll get to the comment section. So the one you guys were referring to, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that and put that up on the screen. So this was the article written by Ralph V. And is basically which NFL quarterback, and I'll make this slightly bigger. I think that might be good enough right there. Yeah. Which NFL quarterbacks will have the most help, ranking all 32 supporting cast. And this shit hurts. I hate this.
Yeah, this don't sting, bro. I saw that. I was kind of sick, bro.
This shit reads like an Ed Oliver EFF piece right here. This some shit straight out of Ed's a column Ed would write. So
that's from the Stone. The
Dolphins obviously have the worst roster in football, and they traded away the one guy that they had at receiver. So they got nothing. So they got the worst supporting cast for their quarterback.
My boy Malik Willis going out bad, man. Hey, at least you got paid, though.
I'm about to say they paid him to take these lumps, so he be all right. Up next, the Cleveland Browns. You look at their roster, you look at what they've done. It's not a great group. Whomever's playing quarterback, you feel like is going to struggle.
Yep.
No matter who's thrown out there. It's just not a great situation to be in. I like the tight end, Harold Fannin.
No, he's
Judy is solid, but I feel like he's a better. He can be a number one, but I feel like he's a better second option. If you pair him with somebody that's actually like that, I think you got a chance. But you will see if KC Concepcion and Denzel Boston, they just took two receivers, how these boys pan out for them. If they hoop with Jerry Jeudy and Fannin, look out, right? And Judkins comes back healthy, they could have something. Vegas, they have Brock Bowers. We know he's an elite, but
Genty.
And they got Genty.
And then it stops right there.
Yeah, I'm about to say the receiver position is still one that
Jalen Naylor and Trey
I'm
Tucker.
a big Speedy Naylor fan, but not as your
not that much.
Yeah, not as a one or two. I like him as a third option at best. So it's not a great situation to say the least. Then you get to the Tennessee Titans. For Cam Ward, obviously they drafted Ed's boy in the first round, Carnell Tate. And all signs point to them being highly impressed with him already.
They getting a lot of highlight. I've been watching their OTA content, bro. They getting 4-5 minute highlight reels of their team doing OTAs, bro. Take notes, Washington. Continue,
please.
Yeah, I wouldn't get excited if I were y'all.
Yeah, we're not getting none of that shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say don't. I wouldn't.
One team article at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. That's all we're going to get.
We finna get one Jaden completion to Terry McLaurin tomorrow, and we're gonna be doing
and super slow mo.
Yep.
And super slow mo. Enjoy that shit.
It'll be 14 seconds of greatness, and we won't see it again till training camp.
So yeah, don't be looking for that shit because we not getting it. So yeah, they drafted a bunch of receivers last year. None of them were number ones. They got one now. They still have, a lot of people always forget about
Wandale.
Wandale Robinson and Calvin Ridley. That's the one everybody forgets about. Now with Wandale in there.
Tony Pollard's a good running back.
Yeah, Tony Pollard's solid. He's a solid running back. Him and Tajay Spears, that's a solid group right there. But ultimately, drafting Carnell Tate, signing Wandale Robinson, and having if they hold on to him, because he could still be a post June 1 cut. But if they hold on, the receiver Ed just mentioned.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley. Yeah. He could still be a post June 1 cut. I don't think they're gonna cut him, but it could happen. So assuming that he's there, and with some of the dudes that they had last year, that's a solid group. But we'll see. But then there's the Commanders at 28. Ouch.
Yeah. Oof.
Ouch.
Big oof.
Oof.
That pulled up way too soon.
Yikes.
That shit hit me like a jump scare.
All right, so I'm gonna read.
Like, what do I know? That ain't who I think it is. Like, that's what my Commanders must be some different command. What?
Ouch.
I beg your pardon.
I'm gonna read you what it says here. And he didn't say anything wrong.
He didn't. He did not.
You want to hate on this shit, but I'm like,
the worst part is that he makes points. He makes great points.
I'm like, I kind of see what you're saying here. I don't like it, but he says there seems to be a belief in Washington that the return of a healthy Jaden Daniels will make everybody better, which is what I've been screaming from the rooftops.
I'll say, why wouldn't it?
They better be right, though. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to say right, we will be. We will be, and then what?
Because the Commanders didn't do a lot to improve his supporting cast in the offseason. Their best weapon, and I don't agree with this. And one thing that he didn't really mention in this entire article, this excerpt here, is he didn't mention Antonio Williams at all.
Nope.
At all.
Probably has no idea we drafted him.
So to say that we didn't do a lot to improve his supporting cast is crazy. We may not have done as much as some other teams, but to say we didn't do a lot is crazy because they absolutely did do a lot. And there's still more to be done. Still more to be done. He says their best weapon by far is still Terry McLaurin, who will be 31 in September and coming off of an injury-plagued season. Not wrong. The offensive line improved last year, but they haven't replaced their center who left in free agency. So let's stop right there. He didn't leave in free agency. We released his ass.
Yep. He got released here.
He could still be here if we wanted him. Clearly, they weren't happy with what they were getting out of Tyler Biadasz. So we didn't need to replace our center that we lost in free agency. We cut him. Now, did we need to replace him? Yes, we did. And we didn't. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that a 6th-round pick named Matt Golban can be the future of the center position. But for the time being, Nick Allegretti, come on down.
Put some respect on Ogre Allegretti, man. He about to hold it down for
Ogre Allegretti.
He looks like an ogre, bro. Like that it's crazy because he looks like the offensive line variant of Ethan Kaliakmanis. Like I feel like they're cousins or something.
You gotta stop. You gotta leave.
They both look like mythological. They both look like mythical creatures, bro. Shout out to them, bro. I mean, have we ever seen them both in the same room yet?
You gotta chill, bro.
Thing is crazy.
You gotta chill, bro.
I can't disagree.
You gotta chill. I agree with it for Nick Allegretti. He can't keep killing my guy Ethan Kaliak, man.
That boy Ethan do not got a quarterback face. I'll tell you that, bro. And that's good because Sam Hartman got a quarterback face and he's not a real person. So this is exactly what we need in the room.
Hey, you don't gotta be ugly to be a quarterback, though. So chill, man.
You also don't gotta be Hartman.
You know, there's an in between, and I think Kaliakmanis is in between somewhere, man. Might be on the low end, but he's in between.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
What the hell are you waiting for? The only weapon the Commanders added in the pass game was solid and underrated and tied in Chigozie Okonkwo. They did add, and again, he failed to mention the addition of, and he just talked about the Browns and mentioned both of their 1st-round draft picks, but failed to mention ours. Maybe because he's a 3rd-round pick. I don't know. They did add veteran running back Rachaad White, who could make a potent duo with Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, who had a surprisingly good rookie season after being drafted in the 7th round. Don't underestimate the loss of offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, though. He got a lot of credit for helping Daniels post arguably the best rookie season ever for a quarterback. He's now being replaced by former quarterbacks coach David Blau, who has been an assistant for 2 years and has never called plays before. So that is where the Commanders check in. And just for context, number 1 on this list are the Rams, 2 are the Dallas Cowboys, 3 are the Chicago Bears, 4 are the Philadelphia Eagles, 5 are the Detroit Lions, 6 are the Cincinnati Bengals, 7 are the San Francisco 49ers, 8 are the Denver Broncos, 9 are the Indianapolis Colts, and 10 are the Seattle Seahawks. We play all 4 of those teams, right? All 4 of the teams we played to start our season off are on this list of best supporting cast for their quarterbacks. So just wanted to point that out.
Better get good, guys.
Well,
better get some chemistry. That's why OTAs absolutely matter for this football team, bro. We got 2 wet behind the ears play callers on both sides of the ball and so much to prove, man. Tomorrow matters.
It does. I agree.
It matters to what extent?
Like starting the process, like starting to build cohesion and chemistry with the team. You remember how it felt in 2024. Like, I don't know if we were ready to jump out there and think and predict how well the season went, but something felt different during the preparation process and getting the team ready. It felt like, wow, we brought the right guys in here. This feels right. The words we're hearing about the quarterback from OTA, from rookie mini camp, we need to hear that type of shit again, starting now.
Yeah, no, it does. It does matter. I mean, the whole under the center thing and transition to offense, the language, the nuances for Jaden, just the timing and everything. Like, it is huge. I mean, you got a lot of new pieces, Antonio Williams, Chiggy, especially the defensive side. Like, the defensive side has a lot of new guys. It's a lot of new players, a lot of additions. Durante Jones' first time as a DC, David Blau's first time as a OC. So this chemistry is huge, and just the camaraderie and like I said last year with Terry not being there for any off-season stuff for the most part, like him being there this time is going to be huge. And I do think it definitely contributed to his health. Health is a big thing. Just the training in the off season, that's going to be a huge focus. How can we? I mean, there's no way you can prevent injuries, but that's going to be a big emphasis too. And just ramping it up a little bit too, because practices were, I hate to say soft, but pretty lax. So I don't know how intense OTAs. You can't be super intense anyway, but that's something they're going to monitor too. What can they change from last year where a lot of rest days and whatnot, and what can we do to get these guys ready and in good shape for a 17-game season compared to what happened last season.
And I would add that why OTAs matter so much to us, because usually, when you change head coaches, you get to start with like 2-3 weeks before everybody else. Well, we happen to not be changing head coaches, but we're changing offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, and both of them will be calling plays. We have the leader of men type of head coach. Dan Quinn is not at least supposed to be calling plays this upcoming season in any way, shape, or form on either side of the ball. So we kind of ended up with like the bad end of the stick to where, we don't have a new head coach, but we need as much of that extra couple of weeks as any other team in the NFL that hired a new head coach.
I'm going to be very fascinated with all of the conversation around did we do enough for Jaden? That's been an ongoing conversation this offseason, because when you see teams like Denver trade for Jalen Waddle, and you look at how the Bears have loaded up around Caleb, and you look at what teams have done to insulate their quarterback, you got to ask yourself, have they done enough for Jaden? And I remember I did a video probably month and a half ago, where I made the point that you could argue, if we're just talking offense, they haven't done enough, which is why that article, that shit stings.
Yep, because there's realism in it.
There's some validity to that. Now, I hate that he left out Antonio Williams, but there's validity to that question of whether or not enough was done around Jaden offensively. Now, if we're talking totality, and to a Commanders fan, you ask any Commanders fan out there, they will tell you, if you truly want to help Jaden Daniels, fix the defense. Fix the defense. They've done that. As far as we know, on paper. We'll see how it's coached up, how guys perform, but you want to help Jaden Daniels, fix the defense. Because nobody wants to be Cincinnati from last year where you're scoring 40 points only to lose because you gave up 43.
Yep.
Disgusting feeling right there.
And that's what kept getting Jaden hurt. Because, again, the only difference between him and the rest of his 2024 quarterback class is that he's the only one that has to score every possession to have a chance at winning. Everybody else, they have their Superman moments. I'm not going to take that away from them, but they have the insulation and the comfort zone of knowing, if I just be a passenger of the offense, we might not score this possession, but my defense is going to get me the ball back with me still having a lead. Jaden never was afforded that, especially this past year.
At all. And that's why you have to say that it's going to be imperative that the defense step up and create some opportunities with turnovers forced, some shorter fields, more opportunities to possess the football for the offense. And then the beauty of it is we don't have to be done. I don't think we're done. I think there's a Brandon Ayuk sign. To your point, Rico, I think there's a Brandon Ayuk signing coming later on in the summertime. And
so I don't know what he heard, but Jeremy Green of Sportsocracy, he said it with the utmost confidence that like he was doing like record predictions for each team. And then when he was doing ours, he like included Brandon Ayuk and mentioned like he's going to be on that team within the next 2-3 weeks. I don't know what he knows or what he's heard, but like he said it with so much confidence, like it's going to happen.
God, that would make me feel so much
he
better.
said in the next win?
Couple weeks.
Yeah. Well,
and is that the start of 49ers mandatory minicamp? That's the only thing I can look up that was like
everybody's
maybe
going in June.
So the point of that is it would be post June 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but that's like in less than a week though.
Right.
He said
that's why he said like 2 weeks, because the mandatory minis might be a soft deadline. Because if he doesn't attend that, now you have an issue. Now you got questions. Now media members are asking you, where's Brandon Ayuk? He's not here. Are you guys going to find him? What's the deal with that? Now it's a whole distraction again that they may not want to have to. Because this my whole theory has been they won't have to move until before training camp, because that's when the real distraction hits. It'll be a distraction if he doesn't show up to mandatory minicamp. If he shows up to mandatory minicamp, it's a distraction because he's not gonna perform. He's not gonna do anything. So either way, it's a distraction. And if they want to avoid said distraction, which I know they don't want any parts of that shit, then they would move on from him. Which is why I think they're gonna do it before training camp. If they completely want to rid themselves of the distraction and just have to answer one last question, you guys decided to move on from Brandon Ayuk. What made you make that decision? Answer that shit one time, and one time that's all, and you're done. Now you got to worry about it no more.
Yep.
So man, that June 1st release would hit this fan base like crack in the 80s, bro. That joint would change the way we would start raining on those we didn't do enough for Jaden conversation. We'd be talking like that would mean we actually have him here for training camp.
Yeah, that'd be great. But no, go ahead, Rico.
I was just gonna say again, he said it with so much confidence, and mind you, this is the guy that like was like the first on the Justin Jefferson character concerns behind the scenes and why he ended up going 22nd before everybody knew it. He was first on like Amon-Ra St. Brown's gonna be better. Like he was a lot of like the random background stuff, especially at the combine. Like he's willing to reveal a lot of that stuff. I don't know who his sources are, but again, he said it with so much confidence, like literally going down our schedule. Are they going to have Brandon Ayuk? He's going to do this in this game and stuff like that. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, no, I hope you're right. I think after the schedule release, I think they're going to make it a point to really hold them out until August 31st, September 1st, because we play them on a nationally televised Monday Night Football game in San Fran. So they're going to do everything in their power to be super petty, not let him get a lot of reps or time to train and get acclimated with the team. They're going to wait until the last second. They're going to wait until like September 1st. Like Kyle Shanahan is definitely doing that. John Lynch, they're definitely doing that. They're going to be as petty as possible.
And that's fine.
I was about to say, IU has to show up to practices too, because otherwise they could just put him on that, what is the NFI list, and then his contract with a crew and everything. He basically just be in NFL purgatory, not playing for anybody. So he has to show up to practice. I would just highly suggest pulling up with pots and pans and the loudest speaker playing the worst music possible in the most distracting outfit. I would try to be the biggest distraction possible.
If you do that, then they could put you on another list. That's a detrimental, a player detrimental to the team, right? Like
it's part of his feng shui. He just likes pots and pans,
they aren't going for that
process.
They are remember when you were in high school and that one teacher that didn't like you and they were dying for you to do some shit so they could write you a referral? That's the type of time the 49ers on.
You just gave me war flashbacks.
We all had one, bro.
I had a teacher who had it in for me.
Yes.
And she hated it because I had like a 99 in her class. So I got away with a lot of shit, but she had it in for me, bro. I'm the first person you ever seen with a 99 grade in a UN conduct in one class, bro. It don't even make sense, bro.
Wait, y'all got conduct grades?
Yeah, we got conduct grades out here, like satisfactory
it was like a progress report.
Yeah, U means like, and if you get 2 U's,
unsatisfactory.
Yep, and if you get 2 U's, you're ineligible. It's like having bad grades. And I always got a U in conduct in this class, despite the fact that I had the highest grade. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
we're talking like high school too.
Yeah, this was high school. Yes, I'm talking about high school.
Why I've never.
It's definitely Virginia. Yeah, that's gotta be.
Y'all didn't get conduct grades in Maryland?
Never heard of that. No, I left early, so.
Yeah, that's a Virginia thing for sure.
Another culture shock for me when I went to New York was that they got D's and E's and stuff. We were ABCF, so that like threw me off. I was like, what is?
I've never seen an E. I've never seen an E in
I was like, what is that?
A, B, C, D, F.
We were E's. We were A, B, C, D, E.
We were ABCF. After C, you failed. If you
That's
were
crazy
below
how
70,
different
you
all of
failed.
our
dudes was getting by with D's, bro. You couldn't take the D out of the alphabet.
D's get degrees. D's got degrees.
Dudes was getting by. Many an athlete got by with that D, bro. You couldn't take that out of our alphabet.
You failed. Get ready to take it again.
That shit was funny, bro. That UN conduct, that shit used to blow the shit out of me. I remember when our coaches tried to coach Carter us and was like, y'all need to sit in the first row in your classes and all that shit. After Coach Carter dropped, he was like, y'all need to sit in the front. I'm not doing that.
Get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
Because it ain't just about grades. You got to be like attentive and that's crazy. Ew, that's crazy. I've never heard of that. This is my first time ever hearing of that. I didn't know that existed. That's crazy.
Yeah, class was way too long because classes were like an hour and 30 minutes. That's way too long to have the attention span to just sit in the front and stay focused. Like that's a long time because we had like we had A day, B day, where it was like 4 classes in one day. I don't know how y'all had it. If y'all had like every class every day.
Oh yeah, no, we had them.
We switched it up.
Our shit was called Stars and Stripes Day.
We switched it up. We had 1 year was A and B day, another year it wasn't, another year I don't know. They were just making stuff up as they went along.
What the hell? That sounds janky as hell.
Oh, they were just making stuff up as we went along. 1 year we had homeroom, 1 year we didn't. It was different every year. Every year you pulled up to high school, you didn't know what was going on.
Y'all was going to school on vibes? Like,
bro. Schedules were never right until like around October, and it was bad.
Yeah, guys, we're not doing homeroom this year.
Yeah, bro, it was so weird. I don't know what that was. And then shouts out to Rico, the Code Talker in the chat. He said, mess around and get sent into Banneker up the road. I don't know what y'all equivalent was. Where you mess up too many times, you got that one high school. You're like, dang, man, that was my dog. I ain't, you know.
That's New Directions up here. In
That's New Direction.
That shit was called New Directions, bro. Damn, bro. They sent him to New Direction. That kid.
Hey, that was my boy, man.
It started because his desk was outside the class every day. Now he has the New Directions.
Oh man.
I had a few people I lost that went up the road to Banneker, man, and we ain't hear from him again. We ain't see him in school since. I hung out with him, Xbox, but school was over with. Yeah,
yeah, bro. That man, they finally got him for truancy, man. He up New Directions now, man. Damn, bro. We lost another one.
Another one.
Banneker was ours, bro. No matter where you went to school in South Fulton, you ended up at Banneker. You kept playing around.
That's crazy.
Alternative schools and shit.
Yeah. We had so many of them shits around here, man. We had one.
We only had one.
We had one specifically for pregnant girls. Like, yeah,
in Woodbridge, we call that Garfield High School.
That's the shit right across the street from the mall.
From Potomac Mills. Yeah, that's where all the rollers was at. We called that Garfield High School. They had a full-time daycare in that bitch, bro.
Hey,
we called that Garfield High School. You want to have a baby? Cool. You're Indian now. You're Garfield Indian. My bad. They rebranded after we changed our name. They're the Garfield Red Wolves now.
They actually got the name a lot of us wanted. Okay.
The real Red Wolves.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Garfield, bro.
Yeah, could you just shit it on them heavy, bro?
I mean, they
called them a damn day. Say they got a daycare.
They did, bro.
I'm gonna say daycare in the school is crazy budget.
We
would never.
It's a bad thing and a good thing.
Yeah, they had the jump.
We would never.
They had the jumps.
It's not work,
bro.
They
had the jumps at Garfield, but they was clearly fertile over there.
Hey, enter at your own risk, man. That's crazy that I literally made an analogy and it turned this shit into a whole different conversation.
You don't get this type of entertainment anywhere in the Commanders community, but right here on Commanders Kings, man. Shout out to my guys and shout out to the Legion holding it down in the chat right now, man.
Shout out to the Legion, man. We really appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't already done so, do us a huge solid. Hit that like button, subscribe for more great content, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. I made an analogy.
Y'all having a daycare conduct.
I can't even tell you the hell we was talking about.
Cut the prize picks and we'll regroup.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do exactly that.
New directions.
Yeah, new directions. It's right. We absolutely are all over the place now. Shout out to Prize Picks, man, for sponsoring this stream. If you aren't a member of the Prize Picks family, here's a great opportunity for you to do exactly that. Link is in the description of this video. Prize Picks is available in states like California, Florida, and Texas. Use the promo code HMA as a first-time user and have the opportunity to play $5 and get $50 instantly in lineup bonuses when you use the promo code HMA. I've always said to you guys that the worst enemy of a lineup or ticket,
a blowout.
Wow.
Blowout.
Oh,
and
my God.
We are heading very dangerously into that territory right now.
We're there. Yep.
We are one more OKC run away from this thing getting away from San Antonio and having 3 straight blowouts in a row in 3 straight nights and 2 straight in a series that's been highly competitive. It's a 20-point lead right now. It's starting to slip away.
And Wemby doesn't rebound the basketball anymore. He just said,
I don't know what's going on. I don't ask him for those anymore.
4 rebounds a couple of nights ago.
I'm cool on all that rebounding shit. 7-5 out there, just not rebounding the basketball. Bless his heart, man.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'm sick of in this series is why does Bismack Biyombo get so much camera time? I don't know if y'all noticed. Pay attention for the rest of the series, bro.
He's like Wemby's vet, right? That one mentor
that's
that
his OG. That's his OG.
That's his
about
OG.
Mr.
Sure.
Oh my goodness, airball from the corner. Oh my goodness. I'll never forget that clip.
He is the guy that is really mentoring Wemby, and so that's why you see him so much.
Bro, the Hornets announcer made it sound like somebody got shot, and he screamed it.
Hilarious, yo.
He screamed it before the ball even got close to the rim. He said he saw
the vision.
Hey, that Hornets announcer is hilarious. Bro.
He's great.
He's one of the best in the NBA.
Elite for sure.
And that's the perfect person to be calling LaMelo Ball's games because you never know what you're going to see when LaMelo Ball's on the court.
Yeah, those dudes are awesome. So once again, if y'all are following any of us on Prize Picks, you see what we out here trying to do, but it's hard, man. It's hard in these streets where you're not getting competitive basketball games, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this one seems like it's heading in the wrong direction. If they can somehow reel this thing in, there'll be a chance that a couple of these could hit, but it's slim pickings when
it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Team. It's not looking good.
Not looking good.
I haven't seen AJ Mitchell hit rim, bro.
AJ Mitchell is hurt, so he ain't playing.
I mean, Jeremy came off. I got
he's starting.
They got a lot of clones.
Yeah, he's starting.
I ain't seen him touch rim.
He just scored twice in a row.
Rim, bro. It's bad.
Yeah,
Devin Vassell is not.
He's not gonna score tonight.
When it's him or Champagny, and
you can't have both,
tickets, right? On some tickets, I put Champagny. On some tickets, I put Vassell. All the Vassell ones dead.
Yeah,
Joints is dead.
and you got to sync them up because I had Caruso going crazy tonight, but I got Vassell on the ticket too, so it's dead. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I faded this game. I didn't put anything on this game. But yesterday was a good one. James Harden unders feed. I mean, James Harden less feeds families for sure. That was a good one. So I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss him playing.
Hey, we added a new name we added a new name to Ed's ledger, and I know we supposed to say less, but Ed is the Undertaker. hey, nobody does it better than Ed. Ed been pushing the less on Devin Booker.
Oh yeah. Hey man, that Devin Booker underfeeding families.
And every time Ed hits the button on that, pushes the button on that, he always sends us a screenshot. Hey, look.
Trying to tell y'all.
Did it again. So, hey, shout out to the Undertaker, man. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this stream. Big shout out to Prize Picks, man. It's been rough, man. These blowouts are killing me, killing the kid. But like Maya Angelou, and I rise. I'll be back. All right, let's get to the comment section. See what y'all are talking about, man. The Original Dream. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Appreciate
The Original Dream writes, how the F is the 2010? He said, how the F in 2010 did we have 3 Pro Bowlers on defense? D. Hall, Fletch, B.O., and still have the 31st ranked defense? Mike, not a Hall of Famer, Elway Merchant. Mike, to me, is a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I think he's a Hall of Famer. He's very innovative. You see the tree that he's
just from impact alone.
Yeah.
Just impact alone.
His tree got more motion than like anybody tree ever, bro. His tree is crazy.
Yeah, no, he's a Hall of Famer.
He birthed the style of
being innovative.
Yeah. You can have Pro Bowlers and still have an ass defense.
Oh yeah, Pro Bowl
can happen.
Pro Bowl be fan vote too.
Yeah, I mean it ain't as bad as it is now. Like the shit now don't even matter, bro. Yeah, we had, I mean, Shador Sanders was a Pro Bowler last year. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
Like Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowl a couple years ago. Like, what we doing? That shit don't mean what it used to mean.
Our 2024 defense was bad too. You know, Bobby was all pro, Frankie was all pro. Yeah, that 2024 defense gave up a lot of yards. We had a lot of shootouts in that 2024 season.
They picked their spots to be opportunistic, and those opportunistic days ended up working out for us. But that was not a good defense by any means with 2 All-Pros on it. So that's a good call.
At all. Tucker.
I want to know what a first team All-Pro defensive player looks like. I want to know what that shit looks like. I've never seen one of those, man.
All right, we back like cook crack. We about to get a timeout? No? Okay. Hold on.
Oh, look at you with the live tickets and shit. I'm not even checking mine anymore, bro.
No. You know, Ari, you know how I get down. You know, I'm a optimist.
Yeah, you are.
You know, Rio be 2 minutes into the third quarter, be like, my shit dead, man. I'm like, man, your shit's still alive, bro. He like, man, I'm about to turn on some shit, man. I ain't watching it. Turn the shit off. I be sitting there to the bitter end until they pull the starters out. I'm watching that shit.
You're intently. A glutton for pain.
I am. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
I like to call my losses and just we go ahead and start the day early, man. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shake back tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm way too optimistic for that. Like, man, I still got a shot.
Hey, if Vessel hit a couple threes, if he hits 2 threes in the next 10 minutes or so, we got a shot with one of them. But other than that, then my shit's is mostly gone.
Yeah, and he can do that because if he gonna score quick. Yeah, if he gonna score, it's probably gonna be from behind the 3-point line at this point. So
go ahead, do that, man. Make my day.
Tucker Demo. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Tucker writes, "What up, Kings?
What up?
It's good.
First of all, big ups to Rico for the segment. Hey,
yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all doing y'all job, man, and getting Rico up there.
Thank y'all.
Love it, man. I love it. Okay, his C. If he gonna hit this one, all right. That's one down, bro. That's one down, one to go. I'm telling you, he can hit up quick. We got a ball game, folks.
We'll take. I know they heard us talking blowout and said they pulled up like the Undertaker. Yeah, they pulled up like the yeah. All right.
Yeah, they sat up.
They sat up.
What the hell wrong with you?
Oh, yeah, it's a ball game now. Yeah, thank you.
I need that JD5 to Williams connection tomorrow on my timeline.
I do too.
Hey, look, just be thankful if you see Jaden at all.
I know, because we ain't got no Jaden.
He could be throwing to Traylon Burks tomorrow. Just be happy he's on your timeline in general. Tomorrow. First of all, I've heard. I think John Comm said this, that we are supposed to hear from Jaden at some point during these OTAs.
We need that, man.
What'd you say?
I heard that too.
Yeah. So we gonna see our guy. No worries. He's gonna pull up at some point. And I think we're gonna hear we may hear from one of these coordinators. I wouldn't be shocked if we heard from these coordinators during this OTAs. We're gonna hear from Dan Quinn, obviously. So it's gonna be fun. I'm just anxious to see some competition, right? Some offense versus defense. See these guys out on the field competing against one another. That's what I'm ready for. So looking forward to it. Mick Sauce, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, I need everyone to rank HBO all-time classics. The Wire, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones. HTTC SOTG.
I don't know who else has watched all these shows. I've seen all of the above. I'm probably the only one on the panel that's seen all of the above.
You absolutely are. Absolutely are.
Am I the only one that's seen none? I don't be watching stuff, man. I'm a gamer.
The Wire is arguably the greatest show ever created.
I haven't watched The Wire, but I can tell you what happened because I've seen. I know the characters. Snoop. Everybody knows Michael B. Jordan.
I know Snoop.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Of course, Omar's coming. Like I can tell you,
UK buddy.
You can almost watch the show through shorts.
Yeah, Idris Elba. The part
I was about to say, what's UK buddy name? There we go.
Idris Elba when he's like, "Hey, tell the world."
The bell, man. Hey, you want to talk about a phenomenal performance?
Character. Yeah, he was so good. You would never have thought he's from the UK watching that.
Bro. So that was his breakout performance.
Yep.
None of us knew him or McNulty I didn't know McNulty was a foreigner, bro, and was from England. Like,
so good.
They are so good at perfecting their craft that you didn't even know that those guys were from the UK.
Yeah. Who's the guy? Who's the dark skin guy? He had cornrows. He's in a go-go band. He's a huge Commander.
Big G. That's Big G. Big G.
Yeah, he's a huge Commanders fan.
He was dope on the show
old
too,
days. Them the old days.
Old days.
I know me personally. I think The Wire got it right from beginning to end, even though season 2 was not my bag. It made sense in the whole telling of things. My personal opinion, even though they didn't get the ending right, Game of Thrones for me is the greatest show I've ever watched. I've never had a show make me feel as many things as Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones, in its peak superpowers, that shit it immersed me in a world unlike any show I've ever watched. So I'm going to put Game of Thrones at 1, The Wire 2, The Sopranos at 3. I didn't hate the ending of The Sopranos like most people did. I watched it as an adult because I was a kid when this shit was coming on TV, and it was a big deal how that show ended. I really liked The Sopranos. I didn't mind the ending of it, and I'm pretty sure I know what happens at the end of it as well. I'm going to go Thrones, Wire, Sopranos, but I'm not mad at The Wire being number 1 because they stuck the landing on the ending, unlike the writers who fucked up Game of Thrones at the end.
Yeah, I always felt like the only season that and it made sense in the grand scheme of things, but the only season where it felt like they got off track slightly was when they went to the docks for the first time.
Season 2, right?
I think it was season 3.
I think you're talking about season 2 because that shit did not feel like The Wire.
Yeah, right? I think it was. I don't think it was season 2. That felt too early. No. I think it was like season 3 when they went to the docks, and it was like, what the hell are we doing here? But it all tied in, and they made it make sense. And
I swear that's season 2.
It could be. I don't think it is.
That is definitely season 2.
It's the best show ever. Like, you couldn't get my family to sit down in front of the television together as one for anything else but The Wire, bro.
Like Game of Thrones, bro. Like that shit. I read books. I was reading books. I was going to trivia nights. We were having watch parties with wine goblets and shit. That shit had moments of a TV show that made me feel things no show has ever made me feel. And that cast was so brilliant top to bottom. It felt like every single character, and it was like 8 main characters deserved an Emmy. So I'm still gonna take that as my GOAT show of all time, despite the fact that the ending was some malarkey.
Shout out to Traylon Burks, a.k.a. the Daywalker.
You said what, Rico?
Yeah, people in my dorm literally had a Game of Thrones night every week that it came out.
Bro. It's that real, bro.
Yeah,
it's that real, bro.
It was big. They literally used the common area and shut it down for it.
Bro, the show got made up languages that people knew how to speak. It had a world so incredibly large where to even watch the show, you got to understand family bloodlines and exactly where they come from to even understand it, because there's like 20 main characters in that shit. Not a line is wasted in that shit. It's phenomenal, bro.
Sound like real life One Piece almost a little. That sounds
real, bro. That shit was that was my shit, man.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say real life. It was like dragons and shit.
Oh, yeah, it's fantasy. But the superpower of the show wasn't dragons and shit. It was politics. It was politics and posturing yourself to sit on the Iron Throne of Westeros. And that shit made I don't think there's any show ever that has better dialogue than Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Louie, you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
You didn't watch it? Okay.
No.
So I didn't watch Game of Thrones. You watch Sopranos?
I have not. I've watched some clips of Sopranos.
Yeah,
but I've never.
That's another show. I know what's going on, but I never watched it. Like I know
you know the Sopranos fire because they some racist ass Italians and they talk crazy about black people in that joint. You still sit through it and like, yeah, this shit fire. This shit fire. They talk crazy about niggas in that show, bro.
Yeah. But that's how they. I mean, that's how they
crazy shit.
That's how they do. That's how they do in real life, though. They don't like black people for real.
Yeah, that's how you know it's fire because you actually sit through that bullshit. And HBO got some goats, man.
Yeah, they do. Barrett Downing, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy BD writes, "What up, Kings? Gonna have to make a trip to hang out with y'all. Continued blessings and respect always, man.
Pull up
Coming up on that retirement, bro. What we counting down? What we 2 days away now? 2 days?
Yep.
Ain't counting. We got to be close, man. Either 3 days or 2 days and counting. So yeah, I told you, enjoy the fruits of your labor, bro. You worked in the workforce. Now it's time for you to enjoy all of that labor, bro. So
yes,
yeah, come see us, man. Come check us out. Come check us out. Y'all stay tuned for that. Jaden Doffelmeyer, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Our guy Jaden writes, did some research on the elite quarterbacks of the last 25 years coming off of an injury-riddled season, guys like Rodgers and Burrow. If JD5 is who we think he is, he should have a big season this year.
Damn right.
That's a great point. I like that.
Damn right.
Yeah. I always feel like he was a guy that even last year, I know a lot of people said that he wasn't playing WAP. I don't want. Devin Vassell just hit his second three.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so we got life. We got life on this end, baby. We got life over here, baby. We got life over here, baby. Let's go.
Splockup. Hopefully he hit this free throw, man. We could really be starting to
I got a dub ski if Shea gets, he's gonna get that. If Shea gets 4 more points, rebounds, and assists, and if Wemby gets the 20 points, then I got 1 dub to count. You know?
Okay. I love it. Well, yeah, that's cashing in, bro.
Yeah, I need that.
That's cashing.
Shout out to Devin for saying, yeah, shout out to
I tell you, he was gonna wake up, man. Like I couldn't see.
This is why I need your optimism in my life, Lou.
He missed the free throw though. He killing me, Smalls.
Damn.
He killing me, Smalls. Let's see. I think he's gonna have a massive year. That's my guy though. So
that's what he does, man. That's what he's built for this shit, bro. Last time they counted him out, they packed his locker up, was talking crazy on video. We don't know where these people are today, but our guy won the Heisman and went number 2 in the draft. He got the last laugh last time. He plans on getting that shit again.
Yeah, he had good games last year. The Bears game he played well, even though he had the bad turnover at the end. But he had a really nice touchdown pass to Chris Moore, of all people. He had a wide open touchdown pass to Luke McCaffrey. He had a nice pass down the field to Jalen Lane. Mm-hmm. So he made a lot of stuff work with, 3rd string, 2nd string, wide receiver 3s as wide receiver 1s, and wide receiver 4s as wide receiver 2s, and the pass to Luke McCaffrey against the Chargers. So he had some good moments here and there when he did play. And then even in the Vikings loss, the first drive we had was a good drive. He was pretty surgical on that drive. We got down the field, should have scored, and then threw a nice pass to Debo that should have been caught. So he had some really good moments, even though he didn't play a lot. So I think people did overreact just because his rookie season was so elite. So when he didn't play on that, 99 overall level, everybody was just, quickly to criticize him. And a lot of people were doing that, like guys like Cam Newton and whatnot. A lot of people were just pressed to see him not play on that 99 overall level that he did his rookie season.
I'm ready to see what Jaden looks like, bro.
We all are. MC Saba, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, Kanks, any idea why we've only seen JD5 this offseason in Diami's documentary? Also, a favor, I'll be in Spain during open practice ticket release. Any chance you could send me an email when they come out?
Hey, shoot the email. Shoot the email, man. I'm going to be trying to get them too in the open practice. I'm more interested in trying to attend that than regular training camp, man, because I know that July heat, I watched how chill them training camp practices was last year. I'm not interested in dying in that heat for that. I'll die in the heat and watch the joint practices because we better look way better than Miami in them joint practices, bro.
Now, the thing is, they may not even open that up to fans. That's kind of what I'm assuming. So we'll see. Now, Baltimore, they're more likely to open it up because I went to when they had the joint practice. Mm-hmm. they open it up to fans. Now, you got to get them very quick. So they're going to release them in like July, the day to get them on SeatGeek or whatever.
They're going to be gone in 20 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to be gone in 20 seconds. Yeah, basically like less than that. It's like a shoe release. Everybody's going to click the button at the same time. I do recommend trying the Ravens one. I didn't want to blow that one up, but it's already blown up anyway. But I'm definitely going to the Ravens one because that one's going to be in Owings Mills. So I'm definitely going to that for sure. But I think the Commanders they're gonna gatekeep the Dolphins one. That's just kind of my feeling on that.
I hope that's not the case because I would love to try to get out there to that, man.
I would love to too. But I'm definitely going to at least one training camp practice in Ashburn for sure.
I'll be there too, as much as I don't want to. For day 1 or 2, I'll be there, man. Me and my boy Dom, my son, we'll definitely be out there. Unfortunately.
Any idea why we've only seen Jaden on the documentary? Anybody want to take a stab at that?
Maybe he personally asked for it. I saw Marshall introduce that theory. Like maybe he just want to stay out the way. You got Jackson Dart in the news for all the wrong reasons. You got Jalen Hurts, people doing research projects on how bad of a quarterback he is. Jaden's probably just trying to stay locked in the hyperbolic time chamber, just chilling.
He like, man, look, bro, y'all gonna see me on quarterback on Netflix, man. Y'all gonna see me. I seen somebody say, yo, what if they're not showing him because he's struggling to pick up the new offense? I promise you that's not the case. I promise.
What does that have? What would that have to do with showing pictures of him? What the hell is that even? Like, what are we doing? Like, people be just making up stupid shit that don't even make sense. What if he's struggling to pick up the? What does that have to do with showing a picture of this man on social media?
Dropping back to pass the ball, like, smiling and shit.
Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, people just be making up shit. Bro. What are we talking about, man?
Yeah, they're doing 7-0, 11-0. They're not doing anything competitive at this point.
Big air.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, boy. You gotta love people on social media.
I mean, you saw somebody said today, and somebody comments that we should trade Jaden for Arch Manning.
Yeah, for the right to have a chance to take Arch Manning.
Yeah, but I mean, I had to pull out the Dr. Umar GIF on that one, bro, because that's got to be racist, right? Like, there's no way someone.
It's literally got to be like what has he done better than Jaden Daniels so far? What has he done better than LSU Jaden Daniels?
That man said, I don't know if Jaden can pick up another system. Like, that's racism right there, bro. That's no way. There's no other logic.
I agree.
That's crazy. He said that's racism.
I agree.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all I got too, bro. That's all I got.
I'm putting that on Buddy's jacket, bro.
Oh no! All right. Said so good.
Lou must got something real cooked up.
Nah, I ain't got no. I'm just going through. I'm just going through to see if anything is even close to having a shot, or do I just need to wrap it up? I gotta. I just got to see if there's anything that has a shot, or am I pretty much dead heading into this fourth quarter? I'm just assessing what the situation is. Yeah, it's not looking too good for the kid, man.
If Wemby had rebounds, I got one that would have cooked, that had a chance to cook up for like 1,400, bro.
Yeah,
I put it. You know I don't flex, man. Unless they're giving me the flex boost, I'm not flexing, bro.
Well, you gotta leave something.
That's crazy. Wemby has 3 boards, bro. He just chosen back to back. He was averaging 20 boards through the first 2 games and just said, nah, I'm cool on all that rebounding shit. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
He said, yeah, bro. I don't care.
That's such a weird phenomenon taking place. I don't know what happened to his boards.
He just gave up rebounding the basketball after games 1 and 2. He said, yeah, I got 41 boards over the first 2 games. Yeah, I did enough this series. I'm cool.
Yeah, nah, man.
He's still going to end up averaging 12 boards a game by the end of the series. And people going to think, oh, he was going crazy.
Yeah, I hate it.
Just like Shea's points per games. Yeah. If you look at his whole playoff run right now, his average is only where it's at because of the Sun series. Yep. Ever since then, he don't score nothing. He couldn't even give 24 last game.
I know, and they was giving you the 24. They were giving you the 24. He didn't hit 20.
Bro, with him having the best whistle in NBA history, if he can't get 24, is he like actually with an honest whistle a 12-point per game score? Like what are we doing here? He has the best whistle ever. He can't even get 24. So is he really a 15-point guy?
The way he foul baits, that shit
Yeah,
bothers
between him and Jalen Brunson, yeah, it's gonna be 2 foul.
Oh boy, they gonna go back and forth.
Hey, the main
referee's gonna run out of.
Yep.
Referee's gonna run out of air, boy. It's gonna be over with.
First ever whistle restriction in the final. They're gonna run out of whistle in the finals, bro. We reached the foul limit in game 1 of the NBA final. That's just gonna be nasty. Yo, somebody said this is the longest third quarter ever. On God, this is the longest third quarter ever.
I needed to be, man. I'm fighting for my life over here, man. I'm fighting for my life, bro.
Yeah, you said this Carlin Vidgers love, man. You gotta tap into this Carlin Vidgers.
Hey, that's our human sacrifice, man. Shout out to Carlin, man.
Hey, that's Ed, boy.
No. Carlin Vidgers.
That boy was out there blessed in the preseason. That boy was playing every snap of the preseason. Man, they might as well have him go both ways in the preseason last year. My goodness.
Said so mid. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, why nobody checking for the GOAT Carlin Vigors? Laughing my ass off. Nah, but honest opinion on what he says are realistic expectations for the 2 rookie coordinators.
Well, there's a reason why nobody's checking for Carlin Vidgers.
Teachers, be good teachers. Can you explain your system to young guys and make it register for them? Because if you can teach and your scheme makes sense, it's gonna work out sooner than later. Their ability to teach is what I'm looking for.
I love that one. And for Durante Jones, I don't think it's going to be too hard to look better than what we dealt with last year with Joe Wood Jr. and then Dan Quinn taking over. So I think he's naturally going to meet expectations just because the defense is going to look better. And a lot of it may just be because we have better talent. And, that we're just going to naturally give him credit for that as well. But David Blau, statistically, actually, that's a lot to expect of him to compare to Cliff Kingsbury. Yep. So the way I'm gonna measure him is how healthy Jaden Daniels is, and how easy things look for him. That's what I would say. I'm not gonna stats. I think Durante Jones is gonna hit that immediately, easily. I think David Blau, we may not necessarily get the stats we're looking for because Cliff Kingsbury. Then we have like the second or third best run offense, even though it felt like we didn't run the ball enough, and like statistically, Cliff Kingsbury was killing it, but Jaden Daniels staying healthy and the offense looking easy for him is how I'm going to measure it for him.
Yeah, let's not skip over Carlin Vidgers.
Now let's go.
let's please skip over him. Euro step even. Please Euro step past him.
Yeah, because y'all totally skipped over Carlin Vidgers. But yeah, no, nobody's checking for him right now because he's Carlin Vidgers, said so mid. But he did get an interception rookie minicamp. He got one on Cali Commander, so it's a step in the right direction for him. So I'm happy for him to have something positive happen because that we had last year, nothing positive happened at all for the guy. So it's some steps for him. So I'm happy for him.
You would find a silver lining for Carlin Vigors, bro.
Yeah, there you go. It's steps. It's steps, man. So he probably will not make the 53-man, and the fact that he's like close to it on the depth chart is why I would like them to bring in just one more cornerback, just to have a little bit more depth on the roster. We'll see how he does on OTAs. We'll see if he can make some plays in that third string, second string, or fourth string unit that's in there. And then the 2 rookie coordinators. I wanted to bring up too, because Terry was raving, he was so excited during that golf tournament when they interviewed him about David Blau. He said they've been texting and whatnot, and they're basically like the same age. I think David Blau might be, 32, 33? And 30. Terry's 31.
No, they're both 30.
They're both 30. So yeah, Terry's 30, David Blau, they're literally the same age, which is crazy to think about. So Terry was glowing with the interview at the golf tournament, talking about the target share and he named Treylon Burks. He talked about different formations and guys lining up differently. I I was a Cliff fan too, but I guess one of the things about Cliff is just lining Terry up on the same spot for the most part. So I think that's something that David Blau is going to try his best to, get him moving around and whatnot in the 10 targets. So for me, it's just looking at some of the things that David Blau has said that he's going the goals that he's kind of set for himself, the 10 targets a game for Terry McLaurin, the run game, seeing how Ja'Cory is going to be implemented. So I guess stats will be a thing, but just seeing, target share and carries and different things like that. And Chig and seeing if Ben Sinnott does get a larger role in the offense. I guess just seeing guys' roles for the most part. And then defensively for Durante Jones, I do want to see more turnovers forced, just wreaking havoc and just the exotic looks for guys and the rotation of guys. So I just want to see just the creative looks and just wreaking havoc and confusing quarterbacks. That's what I want to see from Durante.
Hey, Terry was definitely glowing when he was at that golf course talking about David Blau. I know that boy was glowing. He was showing every tooth. Like that boy was, showing out for his OC, man.
He's excited about that whole conversation about him getting
10 targets
a game.
10 targets a game? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Terry was like, he texted me as soon as he got the job and basically told me that was going to be the move. And Terry was glowing, bro.
Shouts to RG3. He brought up a good point. That's not very common, but he brought up a point that David Blau, that's smart because as a rookie coordinator that's never done it before, not only are you new to this team, you're new to the job ever. You never even done it at the high school level, college level, nothing. Winning over Terry is a great way to win over the offense while you're still proving to all of these vets that are older than you that you know what you're doing. Like, it kind of buys them a little bit of leeway in time.
And it kind of shits on the past guy. Like, you're kind of shitting on the last dude, too, because you're like, oh, I'm just going to let you know we're getting you 10 targets a night, brother. Like, it's never going to be that shit that Cliff was doing. We're not moving like, the text probably had a little more stank on it than they're going to let us know. Yeah. So there was definitely some dirty macking involved in that, too, man.
For sure.
Said so mid. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes, think it's unfair to expect immediate fireworks. Still got us in the offs this year, though. It's not unfair. It's not. I wouldn't say it's unfair to expect immediate fireworks.
Got 5.
But yeah, 5 always is gonna have me thinking we lit.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Every time 5 steps on the field, I feel like we lit, and we got a chance to be making shits happen on offense.
Yep. The roster is the best it's been since Jaden got here, and people don't want to talk about that.
On paper, it might be the best I've seen in my lifetime.
Yep.
To be completely
agreed.
Honest.
Agreed.
I can tell you this much. It's the best defense we've ever seen assembled on paper. We've never seen this much defensive talent here in Washington. The fact that we got this much depth at edge rusher is crazy, bro. Yeah, like, we can do just about anything on the defensive side of football in terms of, like, if you want to try to run it, you want to come with that Ram shit, 13 personnel. All right, we got something for that.
Yep.
You want to spread us out. You want to try to, get into a shootout in the passing game. Okay, we got dudes that can rush the quarterback. We got something for that. So, like, I just feel like the versatility that we possess is crazy. And then offensively, you got Jaden, you got Terry, you got Chig, you got Bill, you got Antonio Williams. You got a lot of guys that could potentially be big-time players for you on the offensive side. And we're not even done yet. Brandon Ayuk, you can say what you want about Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is going to be a commander at some point. And we don't know what that looks like. He ain't going to hurt us. He may not help as much as some people may think, but he ain't going to hurt us.
Man, if he's healthy and his head is on straight, 2023, was it 2023? Ayuk, that was last time we saw him play well. It's better than Terry. I love Terry, but Ayuk was top 3 receiver and a lot of stats that year.
Yeah, Ayuk was hooping. And that Shanahan offense and a West Coast offense, it is very kind to skill players. So guys could be getting a bump in production because that's what this type of offense dictates. So
yeah, so no, it could take some time offensively, but no, the defense, yeah, they made some improvements. Like I said earlier, the fact that Dietrich Wise, like we relied so heavily on him last year, like when he got hurt, that was such a huge loss.
Mm-hmm.
Like the depth is so great, and then Javonte John Baptiste, he got hurt. So like guys, like knock on wood, like if we miss one person, like there's another guy to step in. There's another guy to step in after that guy. Like there's so many guys that we can throw in the defense that there's a rotation where we didn't have that in 2024. We didn't have that in 2025. And they're young guys. They're quick, athletic, RAS score demons, just all around. Like guys that have produced and that are getting better. Like Clavon KC Chase he's getting better. Like he's getting
kicking your ass.
Yeah, boy, man.
Yeah, we gotta get you right before you get on Get Loud, bro. If I hear a Clavon on Get Loud, I promise you, we gonna have problems. Bro.
I say you're gonna be on suspension, boy.
Hey, man, that shit kicking your ass. I mean, it's whooping your ass up and down these streets, bro.
We have guys that are ascending. You know,
I was calling him like the Goblin Mask, bro. That joke. Say it one thing.
Yeah, KC he's getting better. He's ascending. Adafe is ascending. Like we have guys on the upward trajectory of their careers. Like because last year we kept signing guys. Von Miller, Bobby, like towards the end of their career, we have guys that are ascending. You know, they're getting better. Leo Chanel, he still has another gear that he can hit. Like we have a lot of guys that have gears that they can hit to get even better. So the defense definitely improved.
Greg Moore, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Greg writes, quick topic. Give me y'all's all-time Washington offensive depth chart from 2000 to now, exclung the O-line.
And why we exclude?
I literally started with the O-line.
Yeah,
so I literally started with Trent Williams and Chris.
Damn.
Jaden Daniels easily. By far.
Portis,
off rip.
Reed.
Santana Moss.
And Terry. And throw Deshaun in the slot.
Yep.
I say it was literally between Deshaun and Pierre who was going to be the third for me. Healthy Jordan Reed.
Yeah, we are. Rio already named him.
Who we want a fullback? We want Mike Sellers, Darrell Young. Who we want?
Rock Cartwright. You got options.
We do. I know. I would say Ben Sinnott, but I'm not.
It's got to be Mike Sellers, right?
Yeah, it's Mike Sellers.
Got to be Mike Sellers.
It's a legend, bro.
Yeah, got to be Mike Sellers. Shout out to Mike Sellers, man. Hopefully he doing.
Hey, they said, Ed, you gotta say Clavon on Get Loud for the culture. You might have to for the culture, bro. I don't like because that does go with the plot, bro.
Hey, you cannot do that shit.
Yeah, he might gotta pull out a Clavon for the culture, bro.
Hey, I would love to see Fred Smoot's face when you say Clavon.
It was Smoot might repeat it. He maybe had that Clavon, man. Clavon, Kayshawn.
Hey, what's your boy name? Michael Jenkins might be like, who?
Who? Come again, Ed.
Yeah, I think we just gave you the offense.
I was gonna give you we could have gave you the line too, because that seems relatively easy for real.
Yeah, we just.
I would give Alfred Morris a couple carries too. Let him get a couple carries behind Clint Portis.
I'm cool.
So
I'm good on that. Yeah.
I'm cool.
I probably go Chris Thompson behind Clinton.
Chris Thompson is my utility back, and my backup running back might be Adrian Peterson at his big age, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane how he was doing that.
Why was AP giving us work, bro? He was working, bro.
Yo.
What?
Hey, Adrian. He had the 90-yard run after
on Monday Night Football.
After Colt McCoy broke his ankle.
Yeah.
He broke off that 90-yard run again. Yeah.
I was just happy to see a legend wear our uniform, bro. I didn't need to see anything, but I remember that first preseason game when he got here, he was going crazy with the jump cuts. I said, hold on now. He looked like he might run for a thou wow here, and then he did.
And he did. I'm about to say, and he did.
He did, bro.
He did.
What we literally rejuvenated Adrian Peters. That was fun, bro. Because that's a legend, bro.
But even just for the spirit of O-line, who would be the center? Because I know it's Brandon Sheriff, Samuel Cosme,
Corey Raymer.
I
Who
would
be the center.
I would probably say oh my God, his name is on right there.
What year?
He was with
Chase Roulier.
Nah, it ain't Chase. It ain't Chase Roulier. We got him from the Ravens. Casey Robot.
Casey Robot. Yeah. Casey
Robot would be the center. He would be the center.
There we go.
Casey Robot would be the center. And then who would your guards be?
Sheriff and Cosme for
Big
me.
Sheriff and Cosme, bro.
Yep. That would be it.
Big Eric Flowers. Eric Flowers had a cult-like fan base when we signed him. When we didn't bring him back, fans was ready to leave.
You could tell we ain't had shit, bro. You could tell when the fan base don't have shit because when they get
something, you not re-sign Eric Flowers?
Hey, they did the same thing last year when we ain't re-signed Hammerhead and Fowler, bro. Like you can tell when you don't have shit. You latch on to whatever you do feel like you have, because the fan base be wilding over some of these dudes. Like, man, chill, bro. It's just fill in the blank. B2 Trey, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, "What up, fellas?
Was good.
Can't stay for the whole show. I'll check your response later. But what would an MVP season look like for our guy 5 and Maine boys?"
One, breaking that, would help breaking that 30 touchdown, 58-year streak. He doesn't need to throw for 30 touchdowns because Allen has done it without it. But that would definitely help. But a healthy 17 games in a West Coast offense, I don't see how Jaden's not putting up numbers that would have him in the conversation.
Yeah, I feel like the completion percentage would have to go back up to where it was his rookie season. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be pushing 70%. The touchdown to interception ratio has to be at a minimum of 4-1. And I think the touchdowns probably have to be at a bare minimum 25 passing. And in total, it has to exceed 30.
I can see him. I want that broken so badly, bro. Because the first thing was I needed to see my team win 11 games. We need to see a 30 touchdown passing quarterback, bro.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, man.
We need to see it, bro. That sits over us like the Bears with no 4,000-yard passer.
Yeah, he's gonna do it, bro. He's gonna.
I believe so too. Man.
Jim Dapp, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, "New directions, conduct grades. Rio, you bringing back memories for us PWC kids.
Prince William County, baby."
He says, "I'm from Manassas, but
yeah,
shout out Garfield."
New Directions was in Manassas.
That's crazy.
Oh,
that's crazy, man. It's funny how you could just go off on a quick tangent like that, and the memories, boom, they just come back just like that. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Adam writes, "That daycare was for the whole county, bro. Get it right. LOL."
Hey, that is new information for me. As a kid attending Freedom High School, I was going with the same narrative that everybody else was going with. The daycares, because I knew hella pregnant girls that was at Garfield, bro. Because it felt like it was just for Garfield. I guess they was taking care of everybody's kids, though. That's what's up. I hated that they had like students helping in the daycare. I don't want no high school student helping take care of my
your kid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Beggars can't be choosers, man.
The Deep South would
hell no.
the Deep South would never add that to their budget ever over guns and all kinds of other stupid stuff. They would never create a budget for that, let alone I heard people in New York got free lunch in the summers. Man, we ain't never heard nothing like that.
See Clay Boar. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, hey Kings, what individual player would have the biggest impact on our team? Myles Garrett. I got Jettas.
Jamar Chase.
I think it'd have to be a defensive player, wouldn't you?
I think somebody like Jamar Chase that could just absolutely take over football. I wouldn't be mad at Jettas either, but yeah, I think somebody like Jamar Chase with Jaden would be insane. Like he would do absolutely, or for real, because of the connection, a healthy neighbors. I'd put him in that conversation too. But yeah, a defensive player probably could have a huge impact too. Like Myles Garrett could hop on any roster and go crazy. I'm thinking receiver though. Personally.
Yeah, I'm immediately thinking receiver or safety. I'm just thinking off of what I would argue our biggest needs are right now. So it would have to be an elite receiver or like an elite safety.
I'd say receiver too, especially with Terry and him.
Which one, guys? Which one?
So I would go with Jackson Smith, JSN. I would take him. Just the way he plays and like even when he played against us, man, like you just got to see it. Like, and I love Trey Amos, but that one play where he didn't even get the ball on the play, but he left Trey Amos in the dust off of one move. And JSN, he's gonna be really good. I mean, he's already really, really good, but he would grow with Jaden. Like they would be nasty together for like the next 6-7 years.
Yeah, I think it would be like a Myles Garrett. But if you're talking about like longevity, I might say like a Will Anderson or somebody. For me, it's gonna be a pass rusher. Like Jaden gonna figure we'll figure the offensive shit out. We got Jaden, he'll figure that shit out.
Micah Parsons. Oh my God, Micah Parsons.
I got to see what he looked like.
Healthy Micah Parsons back in with Quinn. Oh my God,
somebody like that is what I would do. I would absolutely do something like that. It wouldn't be an offensive player for me, unless, and I didn't think about it. Like you give me a Jahmyr Gibbs, take one of those in a heartbeat. You give me a Jahmyr Gibbs in that backfield next to Jaden. Oh yeah, sign me up for that. That's the shit we was trying to do with Love. So, and I think Jahmyr is better than Love. So, yeah, sign me up for some Jahmyr Gibbs. If you go on offense, if you go on defense, give me a defender. Give me Myles Garrett or give me a guy like Will Anderson or like Rio said. He's got to be healthy. I got to see that he's healthy first, but a guy like
Parsons, but
Michael Parsons.
That age too, like bro, but easy.
Will Anderson is still Kirby's biggest miss. That's bigger than even Justin Fields. We got on him so late because he's from only like an hour from Athens, North Georgia. We got in so late. Alabama already got to him, and we tried to steal him away. He was like, "Nah, I'm going with the school that showed me love first," which I super respect. Like I've been rooting for Will Anderson since he was at Alabama for that. Some people they choose other school for weird reasons, but he went based off of loyalty. So Kirby, that's your biggest miss right there, Will Anderson, in my opinion.
Tommy Peterson, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Tommy writes, "Blessing Kings, just like you guys come together to do what you think we will get a Commander Queens segment, Asia's analysis, K's take. You gotta get enough of them, but yeah, I mean,
shout out to Asia and K, man.
Shouts out, man. Shouts out.
They killing the game. So you get enough of them, you might be able to.
I had Asia on my channel last week. Asia was talking that shit. She was talking ball on like a real ball level that I haven't taken my channel to in a while, bro. Make sure y'all are subscribed to both Asia and K's takes. Those are our folks over there, man.
Door Gunner, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Door Gunner writes, "Lou, want my preseason tickets, section 104. Yep, send them my way, bro. I'm collecting all. I think it's just one game, right? Just the Dolphins game,
Yeah,
right?
just the Dolphins game.
Yeah, send them my way, bro. I'm collecting all preseason tickets. Send them my way.
Right, send them the Kings way. Y'all don't want no preseason tickets, man. Go throw them to the Kings. If we don't go, we'll make sure somebody else that
That's right
deserves them has them. We'll make sure they find a great home. I promise you.
Yeah, send them joints. Send them joints my way. I'll take care of them. CJ the Great, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. CJ the Great writes, "Yo Rio, we need you to accept follows on Prize Picks." He be forgetting.
Hey, I went in and I hit accept on all of them, bro. It's crazy. I didn't realize how many of them stacked up because for some reason my shit's still not public. So I went back and I got like 50 followers on there after I went in and finally started clicking accept. I had a whole list of them. So yeah, I got y'all. You there now, my boy.
Third Eye, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Third Eye. Double up. Third Eye writes, AP is making the same mistake with the weak wide receiver room. Terry is a glorified number 2 and Burks is Noah Brown 2.0. Sign Diggs or trade for BTJ.
That is probably the most worst case scenario possible. Outlook on the wide receiver room. That's the most pessimistic view you could possibly go.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them though after last year. I think after last year, you want to up the talent level of even the back end, because I brought it up earlier. I was like, you cannot have, and I think AP did a better job this year. You can't have Michael Gallup competing for a roster spot. You can't have KJ Osborne competing for a roster spot. So I think the back half is better, where you won't have a Chris Moore, Robbie Chosen type, but the top half, yeah, you got to add one more guy, and I think they will. I'd rather it be Stephon Diggs, but yeah, knock on wood, if somebody does go down, yeah, it could be tough. You can say that for any team, but there are a lot of teams that do have better wide receiver, top tier talent than we do at this point.
I don't think people realize the bump in production a West Coast offense can do for younger guys and the other guys in our wide receiver room, because this is not Cliff's offense. This is not the Cliff Kingsbury. Like West Coast offenses, they give dudes a serious stat bump, bro. The good offensive coordinator, Kyle Shanahan, was scheming up Jabbar Gaffney as our wide receiver 1 back in 2011. Dudes their numbers are gonna bump in this, and if it's healthy Jaden out there on the field, I don't want it. I don't necessarily think that we should not bring in anyone else, but if we had to rock with what we have right now, I think it's going to go a lot better than people think.
Yeah, I disagree about the glorified number 2 comment, but I agree with.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a wild statement.
Yeah. And the Treylon Burks thing, to rely on him heavily, yeah, that is a concern.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, 5 games in 2024, 11 games in 2022 and 2023. Yeah, you never want to rely on Treylon Burks, and I don't think Adam is, because he's going to bring in somebody. But yeah, Luke McCaffrey, collarbone injury. Jalen Lane didn't finish the year, so you don't get a lot of injuries like that every year, like 2025. But I think you need to prepare your room like that. I think he prepared the edge rusher room like the injury riddled season last year. So I think he should do the same with the wide receiver room.
Abel Ambrosio, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, what's y'all favorite all-time NBA playoff series?
Is this excluding the NBA finals?
No, that's part of the NBA.
Because I think my number one, Cavs Warriors finals, but to exclude the finals, 2001 Sixers versus Raptors. That was my favorite playoff series ever. Vince Carter and AI was going crazy. That series helped make me love basketball as a kid, bro. As an 11-year-old kid, watching that great, Vince went for 50, and then AI went for 54, and then they was 35. They went crazy in that 7-game series. That's it for me. Sixers, Raptors, 2001. That shit was star power, wire-to-wire finishes from beginning to end.
Yeah, mine was 98 Bulls, Pacers, Eastern Conference Finals. As a massive Bulls fan growing up, I thought that was the series of that entire 6 championship run where I actually thought we could lose. I never thought we would lose to anybody. They had us on the ropes in that series, and we found a way to pull it through. Shout out to Larry Bird for taking Jalen Rose out of the game and not putting him pretty much back in the game. They had us on the ropes, and I know it's like urban legend that they never lost the finals. MJ never lost the finals, all that good stuff. But would have loved to have seen that crew get a chance to run until the tank was on E. But ultimately, that was my series.
Okay.
Well, I started. It was between. I got to think of a Westbrook one or an Ant one. I'm gonna go with Ant. The first time we beat the Nuggets, that was the 2024 series where it went to Game 7. Because that was just Ant on a whole tear. That was like beating KD, outplaying KD and talking trash. And I mean, the super underdogs going into that Nuggets series. Nobody but probably me and a handful of people that thought that even the Timberwolves had a chance that first time. They've had their numbers since, so it hasn't been as exciting. So that's why the first time the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, that had to be it for me, because that was like Ant's real. He's serious now. This is not just some random number 1 overall pick. This is not just pure athleticism. This is skill. And then again, trash talking everybody while doing it, not waiting until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me is the Wizards sweeping the Raptors. We win to Toronto and swept them. But other than that one, and then of course when John went for like 40 on Schroeder, he blocked Schroeder, and then he went on the other end, did like the reverse behind his back dunk. But other than that, I would say Lakers Kings, where Robert Horry hit the big shot.
Ooh,
and Shaq got the board. He tipped it out to Robert Horry. Robert Horry hit the game winner. I know that series is known in history because allegedly, Tim Donaghy had big involvement in that. But if you look at the Kings, like Louie talked about the Bulls being on the ropes, like the Lakers were on the ropes in that series.
Yep.
Like
the Kings had that ass, bro.
Like they really were with Weber, Christie, Bibby, Bobby Jackson, all those guys.
Jay Will.
Like, like the Kings had a squad. Like we talk about some bad teams. We're talking about how bad the Knicks have been the last 30 years. Like the Kings haven't done anything for that was their one chance to win a championship.
Dan Campbell meme for sure, man. Honorable mention when the Bulls Wizard series where Gil hit the game winner over Kirk Heinrich, bro. Gilbert Arenas was so fun to watch in person, bro. I went to a couple of those jumps, bro. Good times.
Yeah, Hibachi.
Said is so mid. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes? Ed is the GOAT, bro. He is, man. Ed is one of a kind, bro. Like never change. I always tell Ed, never change, bro. Never change.
Yes, hey, look, if you want to talk about some of the guys at the end of the roster because they matter, Carlin Vidgers, Cager.
He doesn't matter. Carlin does not matter.
Yeah. We can talk about those guys.
We've had 2 Carlin Vidgers name drops in this stream. What do we?
Is his last name Vidgers or Vigors?
I thought Vigors, man. Don't let Ed rub off on you.
Ed trying to tell people he matter. He not even saying his name right.
Do not let Ed contaminate you, Rico. Don't have you out here in these streets calling this man Carlin.
You're right. You're right.
I'm gonna get Vidgers. I'm gonna ask him what his name is. I'm gonna get him to sign the bottle. Okay?
I promise you,
I promise you, it's Vigors.
Maybe he rebranded after he got baptized on that football field last year, but it's Vigors, brother.
Yeah, it's Vigors, man.
Vidgers.
Hey, never change, Ed.
We got the only team in NFL history that had a Biggers and a Vigors at some point.
We can't tomato people's names, Ed.
Hey, y'all discredit Vidgers so much. I'll call him Carlin. I'll just call him Carlin.
Hey, Ed riding for that Vidgers too. Like he don't give a damn what we talking about. He's sticking with that Vidgers. Oh man, Grande Groove. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes? Ed used to call flowers a human turn.
He did. I remember that shit.
Yeah, that's an OG video, man. I was thinking about that video. I was literally driving when we signed him. I just started recording while he was driving. I was like, we signed the human turnstile of all people. and we turned him into a guard. So I was surprised by that too, because he was a bust, a tackle, and then
he was Mekhi Becton before Mekhi Becton. Because literally he had a really good season for us. Parlayed that into a 3-year, $30 million deal in Miami, and then came back here. Mekhi Becton went to the Super Bowl with the Eagles, was a huge part of their Super Bowl run on the offensive line. Parlayed that into a deal with the Chargers, and I'm not sure where he is right now, if he signed with anybody, but it felt like he was going to go right back to Philadelphia. That's what it felt like. So that's crazy. Grande Groove, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. All right, going to preseason with a fresh 14 Antonio Howell on.
Sound like Ed. Sound like Ed right there.
That's an Ed mock-up right there.
Antonio Howell.
Ed mashup right there.
Leading the movement for real, bro.
Hey, Rio had a nasty message in our group chat the other day where somebody was selling a Perry Riley.
We gotta chill. We gotta chill.
They were selling that joint for $300.
Right? I said, Ed, you better not.
He said, Ed, you better not.
No.
Ed need a deal. Had he dropped that shit, one of them zeros off, Ed with a cop.
There you go.
Ed with a cop.
There you go. No, not there you go.
Ed would have been like, shit, that is the elite though. That's the elite
though. Hey, yo. Hey, and they brought these jerseys back too.
Hey, selling a Perry Riley for $300 in the big 2026 is crazy.
Hey, that takes some gravitas right there.
You gotta be like Joe Gibbs signed that bitch or something for $300. You gotta put some stank on that joint, bro.
Yo, even if Perry Riley himself signed that shit, it ain't worth $300.
It's not, dog.
Like somebody's like honestly saying, yeah, I'll take 300 for like. You would take what? How much?
I'm concerned if he sells that shit, bro.
Barry.
They had to be a massive Perry Riley fan or something like that, yo, to validate that. Because
this Perry Riley family hasn't bought it yet.
No. There is no way that was a purchased jersey. That had to be one of those situations where a fan was given the jersey by the player or something. There's no way that there's no way that jersey was purchased.
Big LSU fan. Thought Perry Riley was gonna be nice. Cop the jersey.
He had
his family ain't even bought it.
He handed him that bitch after the game. There's no way he purchased that jersey, bro.
Hey, if Perry Riley hands you a jersey after a game, you give it back, right? You don't accept it. You don't hold on to that jersey. You thought you treat that jersey like the when they threw when Paul Pierce threw the ball.
Throw that shit right back.
Throw that shit right back. Like you don't keep that Perry Riley jersey. No way. Gotta be kidding me.
I ain't even got space in my closet for real.
Hey man, it's all full, man. Sorry, bro.
Imagine as a player, you hand some free shit to a fan and they say, "I'm cool.
I'm good.
Cool. I'm good.
Hey,
I'm cool, chap. You go ahead and take that with you, man.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I appreciate it though, man.
I might retire on the spot, bro.
That hurts. That's a shot to the ego.
You gotta hang them up, bro, because there's no way.
That's hurting. That's a hurt head right there, bro. Tommy Peterson, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Kings, create your all-time Skins Commanders team.
Jaden at quarterback.
I said that's off rip. That's literally off rip.
Yeah.
Immediately.
John Taylor at free.
Yeah, Art Monk at wide receiver.
Champ Bailey at corner, but I'm biased.
Yeah.
And Darryl Green on the other corner.
Gotta be.
Dexter Manley at one end.
Mm-hmm.
The Hogs offensive line.
Coming out of Ohio State, Chase Young at the other edge.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young.
He's nowhere near my all-time team. He can't step foot on the field for us.
Hey, just discipline, like what he was when we drafted him, not what he became.
No, I can't let it slide, bro. I can't do it.
Fletch in the middle of the defense.
I was just about to say London Fletcher for linebacker.
Let me get big Adam Archuleta at strong.
Yeah, chill out, bro. Yeah, chill out, bro.
Reed Dowdy.
We should put together an all-white squad.
Oh, the all-white Washington Commanders, like Redskins all-time team. Yeah. That should be lit, bro.
Yeah.
Will Compton.
Do we have enough white wide receivers though? Can you think of
Trey Quinn? What you mean?
Humphreys, Quinn.
Oh my God, we'd be
Luke
so bad.
McCaffrey.
We'd be so bad. Luke is your number one.
Oh yeah, Big Cooley starting tight end.
Yeah, Chris Cooley. Hey, that's tough. Chris Cooley, that's tough.
Oh yeah.
O-line and tight end gonna be crazy.
John Jansen and Cosme and Sheriff and them up front. We got some.
I'm about to say O-line and tight end.
Jacoby.
Trey Apke ran a 40-40-yard dash. Trey Apke had a 9.99 RA.
Troy Apke.
Do we have enough white do we ever have white corners in the history?
Troy Apke is one.
But can we play him at safety? I think we're putting him at safety though.
Trapke.
No, we can no, because Reed Dowdy. What would you consider Reed Dowdy? Free safety or strong? Free, right?
I think he's strong.
Weak safety.
Strong, yeah, strong.
He's a weak safety.
Chris Hamburger.
Oh man. Hey,
the all-white squad will be lit, bro.
Hey, we not racist, man. I just want to let you know.
Tell me, bro, that O-line and tight end group beyond, man.
Oh yeah. Just skilled players. It gets dicey though.
Real dicey.
And I don't care what nobody say. Kirk, my quarterback, bro.
Yeah, Rigo running people over.
Oh yeah, we got big Rigo, bro.
Let's get interesting. I probably take Joe Theismann over Kirk.
Oh, Rippin.
I'm good on Rip.
Rippin wasn't that nice, bro.
Yeah, it'd be Joe Theismann or it'd be Kirk.
Rippin was for real, like a journeyman, but he caught fire in DC.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Called mean fire.
He had a good season. We needed it.
He wasn't like that though.
Abel Ambrosio. Double up. Thank you for doubling up with rights. I remember when Ed crashed out on Jeremy Sprinkle.
He was one of the worst tight. He might be the sad thing is I was randomly thinking that he actually put up more numbers than Ben Sinnott.
Of course he did. We've all put up more numbers than Ben Sinnott.
Yeah, no, I think it was the Panthers game. Yeah, we actually won that game. It was the game where Geis and speaking of Adrian Peterson, they both went for like 90 or 100 yards in the same game. And that's the game that got Ron Rivera fired. And Sprinkle, like Haskins, he was bad that game too. Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. He was bad in that game, but he was game manager. And he actually threw a really nice pass to Jeremy Sprinkle. And he dropped like one of the and he had Yak available too. Like I lost it.
I remember that play. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I lost it. It was a nice pass by Dwayne, and he let him. He had Yak, and he like fell down to and dropped it out.
Sprinkle was terrible, bro.
Yeah, he was bad.
That boy was slow as hell too, man. I remember seeing Sprinkle jerseys at camp. I was embarrassed, bro.
Sprinkle me, bitch. Sprinkle me.
Disgusting.
I remember those times.
Cold Talker.
I try not to.
Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. How much is what's that name right there, Ed?
Now that is spelled incorrectly, but yeah, no. Shout out to Cold Talker because that says Vigors or Vigors. But I actually am gonna look this up real quick because I'm curious to see if jersey available.
And finna cop. Y'all bullshit.
His jersey is gonna say not available. That shit's gonna say NA. You have to go customize it. You got to go to the customization jersey and you have to put his number in, which most people should not know, and put your name on the back. There's no way they have his shit listed on the team.
So it is. It's 119 with code NFL 39.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I told you it's available. First of all, the man is still active on the roster.
So $1.19, 119.
Yeah,
119. It was 149, but they dropped it down.
So 100 pennies, 119.
Is it one of the championship era ones?
It's
it's the Commanders.
The regular old.
Why are you asking me for $120 for a damn Commanders jersey? That's crazy.
Yeah, his jersey costs more than a Kinlaw jersey.
I'm offended that it exists,
What?
bro. I'm offended that his jersey exists on the team site, bro. I need our team site to have more dignity for itself right now, bro. I don't even like this.
His jersey's going more than Ken Law. Ali Cahill's jersey's 119. Tyree Jackson is going for 103.
Bro,
what did Kinlaw do to people?
Wemby's boards really did a number on me tonight. Holy shit! Let me put this away. Man,
it was Devin Vassell for me, bro. Every night it's a new man, bro. Tonight it was Devin Vassell. He couldn't hit shit. Devin Vassell hoops tonight. I'll probably walk away with over a rack. Like probably not probably. I'll walk away with. I'm looking at 1,300. Plus another 140. I'm walking away with close to 1,500 if Devin Vassell just hoops.
I thought I was taking a bargain. Like, Wemby don't want a board. I'm gonna take him for 8 boards tonight. This motherfucker has 6 rebounds, bro. Them 2 rebounds cost me 1,400, man. No. On the cheapest, on a free throwaway lineup too. The bonus $5 joint. I stacked that joint up and everything, but Wemby rebounds. And I put some aggressive shit on there. And Wemby 8 boards. This is what blew it.
That's saying it'd be the easy thing, man.
Hey, I got Champagne 4 threes on there when he ain't been hitting shit. That joint hit, but Wemby can't board 8 times. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. That's wild. Grande Groove, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Grande Groove says 2v2 Commander Kings trivia gets us through July.
Run it, bro. Run it.
I need to be on whoever's best team to make it even, because boy, I have a natural defense mechanism to just forget bad stuff, and we had so much bad, bro. Yeah. Don't ask me. Don't.
I'm about to say
I ain't got you, and I wasn't alive for the good season, so don't ask me.
Ed is on my squad. Me and Ed.
I like it. I like
me and Rico running it, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it, man. Double R.
Y'all dead.
No, we're not dead because Rico is an analytical person. I can put him in that mental space where he can remember exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Hey, 2005 season, bro. Like, I'm gonna walk him through some state. I'm gonna put him. Now we good, bro. I got us, bro.
Yeah, if I work on it, I got you. But tonight, I ain't got nothing. I
like stuff like that. I like trivia. I like
me too. Big trivia.
I like that stuff.
Big trivia.
You just don't like random guys.
You don't like saying names.
You know, I love trivia. I just don't like burgundy and gold trivia because, again, in my lifetime, it ain't much.
All bad. It's all bad, and that's why I be knowing that shit. Like
you saw how terrible Barstool. They were like, they were like, who are these 2 players? And it was Santana Pierre Garçon. And one guy was like, I don't know who the tight end is. I'm like, they're both receivers, bro. Like, I don't know who Pierre Garçon is. Like, Pierre Garçon was good with the Colts too. Like, that's a player you should know.
And was he a fan of our team?
No, they interview like random Barstool employees.
Yeah, they were walking around the Barstool offices.
Okay,
and they're idiots.
Yeah, who Santana or Pierre Garçon were.
But some people be like either
they only follow their team,
right? Or like
a lot of our fans are like that. A lot,
for sure. A lot of fan bases are comprised of fans that only care about their team. They couldn't tell you about anybody else's squad or what's going on. Them the people you got to stay out of conversations with.
Yeah,
they absolutely don't know what they're talking about outside of their team. So how you gonna try to tell me about my team or somebody else's team? Because you don't watch nobody else but your team. You'd be surprised. That's how NFL players are.
Oh no, NFL players have no idea. They have nothing about anything.
They only know what they watch in the film room. Like, it's a small handful of these dudes that actually go home. Like, Jaden is one of them dudes that he actually watched the games. He go home and he watch more football. Like, he loves that shit
as soon as he get in the house.
But it's dudes that if it ain't in the film room, if it ain't the upcoming opponent,
don't talk to me. They treat it like how regular people treat their jobs. Yeah. Don't talk to me about work when I clock out. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about that shit.
Yeah, don't talk to me about no damn football. I don't want to watch that shit.
That's why the top 100 can be so off when they do the top 100. And they players.
I'm not trying to watch that game, bro. I watched the film when we played in week 11, bro. I'm not watching them.
Yeah, a lot of these players have no idea what's going on. We know more about what's going on around the league than they do.
They don't even be knowing the player's name. They just know the number and the assignment that they have to study in film.
Yeah,
like, you mean
because that's what they call 26?
them. 26? Yeah, 26. Yeah.
But yeah, no, let's do a trivia and ask me a question about Danny Werfel and Shane Matthews and some of the randos from back in the early 2000s and 1990s and stuff like that. I love stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of those that I can rip off.
I'm with it.
I give you one right now. You ready?
Let's get it.
This one might be too old for y'all. Matter of fact, it is too old for y'all, so I won't ask.
Does it predate 2000?
No, it's 99.
I mean, let's hear it though.
Commander Redskins clinched a playoff berth on a Sunday night in overtime
against the Niners.
Against the 49ers. Who caught the game-winning touchdown pass?
Oh shit. Was it Connor?
No.
Was it Michael Westbrook?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I remember the game. I do not remember who caught the touchdown. It's someone who shouldn't be catching touchdowns, isn't it?
No, he can catch touchdowns.
Okay, now what was the answer, bro? We're not getting this, bro.
Larry Centers.
Oh shit, it was Larry Centers, bro.
Down the sideline, wide ass open.
And now I can see the play in my head now.
And he walked into the end zone.
Okay.
Walked into the end zone.
That was 8.
Yeah. Larry Centers walked into the end zone. So I got a bunch of those in the tuck. I could
once we get in them 2000s, I could.
Yeah. I got some of those. I could. Let me see. I can
remember some random ass watching.
Oh yeah,
bro. We got to work this into our live event too.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'm only gonna give y'all one clue.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a wide receiver. War number 13.
Maurice Harris.
Yep.
Let's go. What up, Mo Harris? What up, Mo Harris? Yeah, Big Mo Harris. You got to be a Washington fan to know who Mo Harris is. Remember the one-hander versus the Vikings?
That's the play right there. Yeah. He had him a little moment, right? That little brief moment in time. Yeah. We was out here like really caping for Mo Harris, bro. He need to get more snaps, man.
Yeah, we're a disgusting group.
We are very.
They got an app called Snapback Sports Trivia and Guess That Player. That shit is so much fun. Me and Bear was doing that shit for like hours last time they were at the crib. So
it's wild, bro. We be like, I could do so much trivia over the
Guess That Player shit where they pull the most obscure NFL player. That shit really have you locked in. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis.
Yeah.
That shit have you saying
wild.
Dorial Green Beckham.
Yeah. Dorial Green Beckham is a crazy name, bro.
Bro, that shit will have you pulling in like, why do you like someone's looking at me like, why do you know these niggas?
Yeah. I was a bad boy when I used to play Madden. Oh, I knew I'm talking about the third string center for the Tennessee Titans. I knew everybody, bro. I was a dangerous man when I was playing Madden, bro. Mm-hmm. I would go through these rosters for hours.
Yeah, like a real scout. Putting your team together.
Madden and 2K. 2K will get you right with the rosters too.
Yep.
You'll know the random back half of the roster, G League player in 2K.
Yep. A game will do it. Oh, we got a
Sir Yar. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. If we go 10-0, which side of the ball is more dominant? Which team could break our streak? 2 interceptions on Hurts and Dak. Any pick sixes and who to intercept?
Oh,
if we went 10-0, the defense has to be lights out. Like, I don't care how good our offense is. You're not beating the Rams. You're not beating some of the teams on our schedule if our defense ain't good. You're not going to win all of these shootouts with no kind of defense. The defense got at least at a bare minimum be forcing some turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
So which side would be more dominant? I would still say it would be the offense.
Yeah, I would think Jaden is on MVP campaign.
Yeah, I would say the offense, but the defense has to be playing well or at a bare minimum forcing turnovers.
Yeah. On some Chicago Bears shit, leading the league in turnovers, not that great of a defense.
Yeah, it could easily be that.
Mm-hmm.
But the offense is definitely going to lead the way for sure.
Yep. I mean, it's just the way the league is set up. Like elite offense beats elite defense. The way the rules are set up, corners are literally put on plates. The way that the rules are set up, there's nothing you can do, man. A good throw is going to be a good coverage every time.
Jay Caroline, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. This one for you, Rio.
Hey, Rio. Dracarys. Yeah, that's Game of Thrones shit right there. We know what that means. Absolutely. That is the mother tongue of Valyrian right there. You want to know how much I ride for Game of Thrones? My daughter's middle name is the name of the protagonist of Game of Thrones. Daenerys, the mother of dragons. That's my daughter's middle name. So yeah, that's
hard.
I don't play.
That's crazy. That is absolutely
Daenerys. Yes, bro. Yeah. I don't play about Thrones, bro. And we both wanted that shit. So
I was about to add the shit out of that name. So I'm glad I let you read it because I was about to destroy that shit.
Yeah, that's not even a name. That's a command. This is the sound you make to tell the dragon to set some shit on fire. Dracarys means fire.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah, you about to say Dracarys. Hey, Rio, Dracarys fire. You about to add the shit on there. Dracarys fire.
Yeah, I don't even know if I was gonna say that. That shit was about to be Dracarys.
That is a made-up language called there's like 3 made-up languages on Game of Thrones, and that's one of Valyrian.
Which is insane because I'm not sure how much people understand how much work it takes to create a language. For it to phonetically make sense across the board and to do 3 of them is insane.
That's why it's my GOAT, because there's more lore packed into that shit than I've ever. Like I read the novels, and the novels are history books, bro. It's like you're learning entire histories of things that never. That shit's wild, bro. It's wild, man. I speak that shit fluently, bro. I speak that shit fluently. All of the spin-offs, House of the Dragon, A Knight of the Seven Kingdom, I read all them shits, and I can speak that shit very fluently. If you're a Throny, holla at me, man. Let's talk Thrones, man.
Yeah, I got it, man. The floor is yours. Jamal Hamlin. Whoa! Jamal Hamlin.
Yeah.
Hey!
Let's go! Oh, my God.
You get a round for each king.
Let's go. Let's go. Salute to you, my guy.
Big ups to Jamal Hamlin, man, for the 100 piece, man. Can't thank you enough for the love and support, man. Big shout out to all of the Legion holding us down, man, and big shout out to Jamal Hamlin, man, for the hundo spot, man. Really, truly do appreciate you. Says, what's up, Kings?
What up?
It's good with you, Jamal. Says, I've been keeping up as best I can, even if it's rewatching, but I do tap in when I can. Keep up the good work, man.
And if you got a lurk, man, ain't nothing to it, man. It's always there. It's like on demand. So if you don't catch it live, it's always watchable, man. Thank you for tapping in, brother. I appreciate you for this super chat.
No doubt, man. Like, that's what it's all about. You're not always going to be able to catch us live, but all we ever ask is that when you get some time, man, turn us on at work.
Tap Yeah, Lou, Lou, no. Because you know Lou likes it when you turn me on at work. That boy
y'all
like
almost fell into the trap. Y'all almost, Rio was like, yeah, wait, what? No.
Whoa. You got
almost got him.
There's too much dip on your chip right there, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, Jamal, man. Really do appreciate the love, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Big shout out to Jamal for the support, man. That's the last super. Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we glide to the side?
I just, man, please upload some clips, some analysis of everything that goes down tomorrow, man. Please.
Yeah, don't hit us like you did us versus the Patriots joint practice, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, they will. Scott Abraham's gonna like do a bunch of videos and stuff like that.
Lake, I will be in contact as soon as practice ends. Pull up on stream. I need to know what took place, bro.
Yeah. We'll definitely be tapping into that for sure. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day.
It is.
I think we're probably putting way too much stock into it, but man, are we excited.
Bro, it's May 26th, Lou. What else we got?
We ain't got nothing else. And I'm going to be honest, man, seeing some of these other teams and seeing their clips and stuff, man, it's like, yo,
the Titans putting out fully produced highlight video. First week of OTAs, 5-minute video highlight. Just highlights and cut-ups from practice. We're not getting that, but I'm just saying it's out there in the ether. It exists.
Right, yeah. So teams are capable of doing it. Like the Ravens, they when we had the joint practice with them, they showed the whole practice.
Yeah, it stayed on the Ravens.
Remember, we was wrecking on there.
Fighting. Yeah, but they stayed up there. Like, you know, if we do anything like that, it'll be leading up to the joint practice, and as soon as that whole start, they shut it
Logan, Tanner, and Smoot leading up to it, and they're gonna cut that shit, and they're gonna come back at the end and be like, yeah, we just wrapped up joint practice here from Big Bear AI Performance.
Yeah. You ain't gonna see a damn thing. You're gonna see them stretching at the beginning, and then as soon as they start actually doing something, they getting the hell up out of there. So enjoy tomorrow.
We got one more super.
Oh, we do? Grande Groove. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Grande Groove writes, Nemesis is so binge worthy.
It is.
I was telling Rio, like, yo,
put me on. I ran through that shit.
Yo, you got to turn it. If y'all ain't, I sent it into the group text. So Ed turned it on too. I was like, what? Ed watching Nemesis? Well, look at this.
Ed came in early and said, hey, Rio, before you start talking, hey, we did not finish this joint yet.
We are not done with this.
I'm not a spoil something type person. That's not my style. So
yeah, it is absolutely binge worthy. I love that series to this point and can't wait to finish watching it. Hopefully we'll get through it tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely finish it because this weekend is my wife and I's anniversary. So if nothing else, we'll get through it this weekend.
Sir.
Enjoy
yes,
that.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, congrats on your daughter going to prom.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Bro. Yes, sir.
I had one of those moments, man. Like, it's one of those moments where it's just
your heartstrings.
Yeah, it was surreal, bro. I saw 18 years of my daughter growing up.
Moment.
Yeah, that shit hit me, bro. It hit me, bro.
Yeah. That's beautiful, right?
It was dope. It's one of them nights you'll never forget, man. Never forget. So, big shout out.
It's all about right there, man.
And the I think the best part was she didn't have like a date per se. She ended up going there, kicking it with friends and whatnot.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
So I got to be pretty much, the date. I got to be the one that bought her the corsage on and all of that.
I love that.
That's
walk her
hard.
up to the door, the steps of the prom. Like, I got to do all of that.
Oh, that's perfect. You ain't had to worry about nobody dusty ass.
Yeah.
Son.
Right, coming over there, hogging up the space, taking up all the pictures, and
you ain't have to Mike Lowry him.
Right, exactly, none of that. you look 30,
Look 30.
So yeah, man, Nemesis is absolutely binge worthy. If you haven't checked it out, do yourself a favor. Netflix, it's like that. AJ Brown, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes,
appreciate it.
Asia been killing it. Yeah. She has. She can start Commanders Queens. Yeah, she absolutely. Her K is look that base.
Erica
that
Lynn,
sector,
my homie Erica Lynn started a channel too, so that's 3 of them. All they need one more. They got your own little contingent over there.
Hey, look, man, we starting to grow over there. The females is like really picking it up and running with the shit. I love it. I love it.
The space needed it for sure.
They right on time too, because they right before we about to win this chip. Get in,
yes, sir.
Get
we
in
back
before.
to that. We back to that again, man.
Yes, sir.
We are very close to having an announcement for y'all. Bear with us. That's why we were a little tardy to tonight's stream, but we're very close to announcing what the year 2 live event is going to be. I cannot wait to do this one more time with y'all.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a blast, and we looking to upgrade facilities so we ain't in the kitchen cooking up before the show. That, and you know what? Like the funny story. Truth be told, though, that's one of them joints we gonna look back on and be like, "Yo, you remember the time we was?" Yo, and that shit's gonna make us laugh every time.
Sitting at the sink.
And you got workers coming back. Hey, can you pass me that glass cleaner up there?
Good times, man.
Hell yeah, man. Love y'all boys, man.
Yes,
anyway.
Sir.
That's gonna do it for the Kings, man. Y'all know what it is. If you come at these Kings, you best not miss.
We out.
Till next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Shout out to Gabe.
Always. And the whites.
And the whites. We're not racist.
Yeah, we're equal.